running. He's got all day. He stays in bounds. Zach Wilson cuts it. Zach Wilson gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Traffic, gonna go deep, has a man deep, it is caught for the touchdown!
Zach escapes pressure, Zach tucks it and runs. Zach Wilson's loose, Zach Wilson's running, he's got all day, he stays in bounds, Zach Wilson cuts it, Zach Wilson gets in the end zone for the touchdown! Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome to another Jets Media live stream, and today we'll be reacting to the Senior Bowl. The Senior Bowl will be live any second now, and I'm super excited to kick things off, man. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday. Make sure you guys smash that like button on your way in. Senior Bowl is kicking off shortly. I'm going to have Jack joining as well. I'm going to try to get the scoreboard on top of here. I've been trying to find somewhere where I can get the Senior Bowl live score feed. So bear with me, guys. I'm going to try my best. But we got an interesting day today, everybody. We got the New York Jets being able to go out there and coach the Senior Bowl. Are we going to see a future Jet play today? I sure as hell think so. I saw an interesting article actually posted on the NFL about a player in someone's looking like the new Michael Carter, because you guys remember Michael Carter was at the Senior Bowl last year and the Jets went out there and drafted him. So there's a lot of players to look out for. Tyler Batty, the running back from Missouri, that's who everyone's comparing the Michael Carter to because of last year. There's a lot of great players in today's game, man. I got the entire roster here. So we're going to be breaking down everybody. Who's going to be shining? Who's going to be not looking good? Who's going to boost their trade stock? Who's going to let their trade stock plummet? Let me know your thoughts, guys. And smash that like button on your way in. Which players are you most looking forward to today? Is it Trey McBride? Is it Jermaine Johnson? Is it the quarterbacks? Even though the Jets are not getting a quarterback, it's still always fun to see which quarterback steps up. We're going to see Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, Desmond Ridder for the Jets team, Carson Strong, Sam Howell. You know, there's very interesting quarterbacks in this year's draft class. I'm excited to see what they got cooking. So looking over the roster right now, you know, the main players that I'm looking forward to the most on the Jets team is Christian Watson, wide receiver. I love Trevor Penning and Zion Johnson in the trenches. I feel like those two guys have separated themselves as, you know, one of the best offensive linemen throughout the week at Senior Bowl, especially Trevor Penning. We all know that Joe Douglas was talking to him extensively. And Daniel Fillell is also on the Jets roster. I mean, there's so many guys on this roster where it's going to be a little overwhelming, but I'm really excited to see how this all plays out. Also, Kobe Bryant, the D-back, that man won the best D-back of practice. He's probably one of my favorite players on the Jets team on the defensive side of the ball, the cornerback from Cincinnati. Kobe Bryant had a phenomenal week of practice. And let's go, man. Let's go. We got Ron Middleton as the head coach. I'm going to try to get the live score feed for you guys. I've been looking for it on the internet everywhere. Can't seem to find it. But bear with me on that so I can give you a live stream reaction so you guys can see the score. See if it's up now. Still not up. I don't know where I can find it. It should be on ESPN, but it's not there. All right, so it looks like – which color jerseys are we? I don't even know yet. It's the Nationals, the national team versus the American team. And we're underway, everybody. Welcome into the stream. Make sure you guys smash that like button. This isn't going to be your traditional, like, live play-by-play. Like, I'm not going to call the game like I usually do for the Jets games. Like, this is more just watch and relax and chill and So bear with me. Oh, here we go. We got a lateral on the first play on the kick return. So we are officially underway, baby. Let's go. So I think the Nationals are the ones in the orange jerseys, if I had to guess. So I think we're on defense first. Let's go Team National. Or National Team, man. Whatever you call them. That's the Jets, man. We're all for the National squad. Let's go. Yeah, so the American have the ball first. And Malik Willis is the quarterback, who's a very interesting quarterback prospect. Oh, first play looks like it's – oh, they don't call a flag. Malik Willis, first pass. Wow. Incomplete. Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert, the wide receiver, number 8 for American, he's been one of the best receivers in the Senior Bowl from both teams. He's a hometown kid, but it is coming back on the defense, so it's going to be first down for American. There's so many guys to evaluate in this, and the Jets better be all in. The Senior Bowl's on NFL Network, guys. Senior Bowl's on NFL Network. If you want to watch it yourself, obviously. Make sure you guys smash that like button on your way in. Greatly appreciate that, everybody. All right, so 1st and 5 for Team American. Malik Willis is the quarterback. I see Kobe Bryant as the corner, bottom of your screen. It's a handoff to Brian Robinson Jr. from Bama. This is going to be dope, man. We're seeing a future Jet today. Who's it going to be? Anybody know who the Jets are going to draft from today? I'm down for it to be somebody. All right. Why is it 1st and 5 again? There we go. 2nd and 4. Let's go, defense. Malik Willis, play action, bootleg to the left. Oh, he's going to scramble for it. Malik Willis showing off the athleticism. Oh, but he gets lit up. First down. This is awesome, honestly. This is the first time I'm actually, like, super into the Senior Bowl just because the Jets are coaching this. You know, I watch the Senior Bowl every year, but this is the most I've ever been invested into it because of that reason. What's good, Willie? Long time no see, homie. Yes, sir. Welcome into the stream, my man. Do a setup tour. I don't got time for a setup tour. It's a handoff to Brian Robinson. My bad. Brian Robinson is actually a beast. I remember watching him at Bama. He looks like a guy that's going to be – I feel like every single Alabama running back translates into the NFL beautifully. Let's see if we can get a scoreboard up already. Second and 8 for the American squad. He chucks it to the right. It's complete. Calvin Austin with the reception. It's going to be 3rd and short. Yeah, man, they don't got the Senior Bowl live score anywhere. Not on ESPN. That's unfortunate. Maybe on Google? Can't find it. All right, so 3rd and 2. Willis steps up in the pocket, rolls to his right. He's going to pick up the first down with his legs once again. Malik Willis is showing off his athleticism. He definitely looks like a dynamic quarterback on this first drive. Yeah, there's no live score anywhere. I usually get like the live score up here, but it's not working. All right, so Malik Willis in the American offense is driving down the place. Let's see Kobe Bryant make a play on the ball. to hand off to TJ Pledger. This is cool, man. Seeing like the full roster and who's going to step up. Is there anybody in particular that you guys are looking out for, guys? Curious. Highlighting some players that's standing out to me. All right, Willis completes it, and Kobe Bryant's there. Kobe Bryant, future Jet. You heard it here first. Trevor Penning, the only name you really heard about. Yeah, Trevor Penning's been a beast. You see that the videos of him just destroying people in practice. You love that. I hope Malik Willis goes top 3, bro. That helps out the Jets big time. Play action. Willis scrambles to the right, fires it off platform, out of bounds. Jalen Tolbert has been the number 1 option for Malik Willis so far. Is Jermaine Johnson playing? I know that he had a phenomenal week of practice, but I don't know. I don't even see him on the roster. His name. I don't see him on the field. Haskell Garrett's doing nice so far. Come on, D. 3rd and 16. Let's get a stop, baby. I think there's a flag. Might be. You know who I'm most excited for is Trey McBride. Trey McBride. Why is Jeremy Ruckert's name not on here? Is he not playing in this game? I'm getting confused. Trey McBride's on the roster. I just printed this out today. So maybe it's the updated roster of who's participating, who's not, because I know some players are opting out. Third and 23. It's a little screen pass. And he's tripped up. There we go, D. Making a stop. I wonder who – I think Kenny Pickett's probably going to be the quarterback for the national team at first. Chad Muma making a play. A lot of Jets fans are high on him at the linebacker spot as well. So defense looking good. Malik Willis looks like a really good dual threat quarterback so far. Ruckert's not playing. Word. At least we got Trey McBride, future Jet, Trey McBride, manifesting that into existence. All right, well, they return the punt. Now they're backed up inside their 5-yard line. All right, so first time we get to see the offense go out there is probably going to be Kenny Pickett. Watch out for Christian Watson, the wide receiver. Watch out for Trey McBride. Let's look out for the offensive line. I'll be staring at Trevor Penning and Zion Johnson. Daniel Fillell as well. He's a big man. Jerome Ford at the running back spot. Let's go, baby. Let's get this offense going. Who do you see as quarterback 1 out of this group? Good question, BJ. Good question. This is one of those draft classes where it's so hard to, put a number on who is going to be the number 1 quarterback. I feel like it's going to be fluctuating all the way until the draft, where we don't know until that night. The draft combine is going to help out that as well. I think there's one quarterback that I actually really like who's not participating in the Senior Bowl. That's Matt Corral from Ole Miss. I really like him. I don't know if he's quarterback 1, but I feel like when the combine comes, he's going to be skyrocketing. But I like Malik Willis so far. I feel like he has a chance to go high in the draft. We'll see what Kenny Pickett can do. There's a lot of guys, man. There's a lot of interesting quarterbacks. Rich, are you ready to move on from Wilson? Absolutely not. Why would I? I'm not ready to move on from a rookie quarterback that showed progression at the end of the season. Should I be ready to move on from him? I don't know. I'm not. I'm not ready to move on from a quarterback after just 1 year. You got to give him at least 2 to 3 years before you can just assess. Ruckert is the next Jason Witten. I'm down. Let's read what what SeniorBowl.com had to say about the Jets coaching staff. National team coaches, head coach Robert Saleh. Robert Saleh was named the head coach of the New York Jets by Vice Chairman Christopher Johnson on January 19, 2021, with Saleh and general manager Joe Douglas. Johnson envisions a partnership that will, quote, foster and develop the winning culture we are striving to establish. Saleh began his NFL coaching career in Houston as a coaching intern in 2005, becoming a defensive assistant in 2006 to 2008, and ultimately the linebackers coach in 2009-2010. Robert Saleh, head coach, Brant Boyer, special teams coordinator, Mike LaFleur, offensive coordinator, Jeff Ulbrich, defensive coordinator, Miles Austin, wide receivers coach, John Beck, offensive assistant. I guess it's just going over the all the coachings. John Benton, offensive line, run game coordinator. So yeah, we got a fun little blurb right there on the Jets. All right, so Kenny Pickett's out there. Target Trey McBride. Honestly, I don't know if we should root for Trey McBride or not, because I want if his trade value goes up, then it scares me that the Jets are not going to get him. You know. All right, let's see this O-line though. All right, here we go. First play. Kenny Pickett. It's a screen pass. All right, Kenny Pickett checks it down. Rashad White. It's going to be like second and short now. Here are the 3 quarterbacks for the national squad. Kenny Pickett, Desmond Ridder, Carson Strong. Those are 3 solid quarterbacks to be on one team in the Senior Bowl. Second and 3 for the national squad. Now it's a handoff, and he goes nowhere. Trevor Penning already getting into fights in the trenches. This man's hysterical. Impact players, Trevor Penning and Christian Watson won it for the national squad. Roger McCreary, Kingsley Inagabar. Roger McCreary's on. Oh, yeah. All right, 3rd and 2. It's a play action. Kenny Pickett rolls to his left, fires across his body, and it's complete to the tight end, Jake Ferguson from Wisconsin. Now they're highlighting Trevor Penning. I feel like if there was one player that's boosted his trade value, draft stock rather, the most in this week in the Senior Bowl, it's Trevor Penning. All right, 1st and 10. Pickett fires it. That's complete. Romeo Doubs. This is cool because I obviously don't memorize all the numbers, so I just see the player, look at this little sheet, see which number they are, and know exactly who it is. This is fun. Never been live for a game like this. It's different. You guys enjoying this so far? This is a different live stream, obviously. I'm not going to be hyped up like it's a Jets game. Very different vibe. 2nd and 6. Play action. Kenny Pickett. And he's crumbled. Philel, the right tackle, gets beat. Daniel Philel, who is a late first round, second round projected, he gets destroyed, as well as that's not good. Not a good look for Philel there. Phileli, however you say his name. Is Zion Johnson out there on the line right now? Where is he at? I don't think I see him. He's number 77. Yeah, I don't. What is he at, left guard, or is he just not playing? All right, 3rd and 13. Kenny Pickett fires it. It's complete to Trey McBride. Gets his first catch of the day, but it's gonna be short. Future Jet, Trey McBride. All right, so now we will be punting. All right, so far the offensive line on the right side for the national squad has not been looking good. Daniel Phileli got absolutely manhandled. And now we'll be punting it away. Oh, good punt. Hey, this guy's going to get a safety. What is this guy doing? You're not getting drafted, bro. Oh, spoke too soon. He escaped like 5 tacklers, but then he gets tackled at the 5. The Jets special team unit. Well, not the Jets. But what you guys know what I mean. Leon Washington's special team unit. What's up, Aqualand? How's your day? Just discovered the stream and you earned a sub because being a Jets fan alone deserves a sub. Appreciate that, Aqualad. Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Let's go, Jets. We're live during the Senior Bowl, enjoying this beautiful day where we can just soak in some prospects, man. How you guys feeling? You guys enjoying the stream? You guys enjoying the game? It's like I said, it's a very different style of live stream. As you guys know, I go live for every single Jets game, and that's where I get hyped. That's where I call every single play. But this one, it's more just, sit back, relax, watching the game with you guys. Nothing too, fancy on my end. Even though I am upset that I can't find a live feed of the score so you guys know what is happening in this game. But I'll make sure to remind you guys. Smash that subscribe button if you guys are new. Let's get this to 10K subs. That would be insane. Jack will be joining me as well very soon. Jets will finish 7-10 in 2021. I think that's the bare minimum of what I want to see. What's up, John? The Senior Bowl is on NFL Network, John. So just tune in to NFL Network, and it's live there. It's 0-0 so far. Both offenses have got the ball, and now Team American has the ball now, which is the Detroit Lions coaches team. You got to plan something crazy for 10K? What do you want me to plan, PC? I'm doing a giveaway. But do you have anything else in mind? Oh, it's under NCAA, Caden? Let me check. You're the best, Caden. Wait. Yeah, we got it. Caden's the man. There we go. Thank you, Caden. All right, now it's time to update that. Putting the scoreboard up right now, guys. Hold on one sec. Jim Nagy. What's up, man? All right, guys. Hold on one sec. Got it. Scoreboard coming soon. Here we go. And boom. Look at that. Boom. Thank you, Caden. Got the score up. I've been figuring out how to do that for this entire time. Hey, Jack has arrived. What's up, man?
What's up, everybody? How we doing?
Doing well. You all right?
Yeah, my back is very shot today, man.
From the gig last night?
I don't know what from sleeping, but I'm in a lot of pain right now. But I'm excited to watch football.
Yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun. I got the roster sheet here, so we know which players who, the numbers and everything.
All right, let's get it, baby.
Highlighting the people that are looking good so far.
Oh my God, dude! Oh, the back is fried, boys. But here we are. It's Reese's Senior Bowl, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah, baby. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're just getting started. Malik Willis, the quarterback, is looking good so far for the American team. We're on defense for the Jets squad. We're orange. Malik Willis fires it and completes to the best receiver at the Senior Bowl, but there's a flag. Jalen Tolbert might be an and one. Holding on the defense. We're watching some future Jets play right now. The future of the league. You know who's the star of the Senior Bowl last year? Who's on the Jets now? Michael Carter.
Let's get it. Is there going to be a running back that's going to pop off today? We're going to draft him in the 4th.
Could be. They actually have an article of that. Look, right here. Where's that article?
Dude, I might need that massage going in a couple minutes, man. All right, single back formation. It's a
Malik
play
Willis.
action. Pressure gets there, but quarterback evades. Trying to make something happen, and he has to throw it away. Is that Malik Willis?
Yeah, that was Malik Willis.
Okay.
He's been looking like a really good dual threat so far.
Yeah.
Where was that? All right, that's it for the first quarter, I think. This might be it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Look at this article. Standouts running back prospect on track, similar to the Jets, says Michael Carter. So sick. Guys, I want to show you this article real quick. I'll share my screen so you guys can see what we're looking at. Extra camera. Where is it?
Today.
One glove.
Nope.
One glove.
I mean, I'm not sure about that part, but it does stay on the throwing hand, and we'll see how he reacts there.
I just have been watching Trevor Penning each play. I feel you, man. He's been dominating. David Filelli got destroyed he's at right tackle. He gave up a sack. But yeah, Trevor Penning. Have you seen the videos of him destroying people in practices because it's starting fights? It's just so insane. You got to see it.
I haven't, no.
Here it is. Wait, that's not it. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right, this is the article I was talking about. Standouts, running back prospect on track similarly to the Jets' Michael Carter. Like, that's sick. Like, they're comparing a star in the Senior Bowl that is a similar way of Michael Carter. Like, all right.
Day 2 of the Reese's Senior Bowl. The practices here in South Alabama, in Mobile.
There's a lot of guys that
Welcome to
Looking
a
good
rainy.
so far. Yeah, so the offensive line for the Jets squad, Trevor Penning at left tackle, David Filelli at right tackle. David Filelli got destroyed and gave up a sack. So later for him. This is funny, man. These guys are like fighting for their lives, fighting for their jobs. It's like a week-long, tryout for the NFL. It's insane.
And it is like, it's obviously still not the NFL, but it's all guys that are going to be in the NFL. So it's like, a step up from just normal college ball, I feel like, because you're playing with the best of the best,
Exactly.
You're not just playing a school.
Yeah, it's like the All-Stars.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like it is at least the game, I wasn't trying to get too much, not trying to get my hopes up on too many individual players just yet, but maybe after today that'll be different. Because like every Jets fan now is going to be upset if Trevor Penning is like not drafted,
Look at him. He's probably not going to be a Jet if I had to guess. Look at him. He did like 5 times, starting fights in the trenches during practice. And then Joe Douglas went out to him after that and was talking to him for like 5 minutes. You can just tell Joe Douglas is like, yeah, this is the guy. Look at him. Maybe this is the one that gets beat.
A little holding right there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see how this whole thing plays out. Where's the stream at? All right, we're back. Oh, it's not even the end of the first quarter. What am I saying? Oh, that's a face mask.
Just grabbed him by his helmet.
Yeah,
And threw him to
Malik
the
Willis
ground.
picks
How
up
was that?
a couple yards, and it's going to be 3rd and long. Yeah, that was a face mask they did not call.
And then look at the tackle. He literally grabbed him by his helmet and threw him to the ground.
Third and 8, baby. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. There's Ron Middleton, our head coach of the day, and there's Salah next to him. It's so sick, honestly. I want to see a pick from Kobe Bryant.
Coby.
He was the corner with Sauce Gardner in the same squad. They were insane together. He's on the Jets roster. Number 29. He's not out there right now. 3rd and 8, Malik Willis. Pressure gets there. Doesn't escape, and he is sacked. Who gets the sack? Smith? Tyreek Smith. I don't think Jermaine Johnson is playing, guys. I know a lot of Jets fans are looking out for him, and he's not playing. The edge rusher from FSU. So I know a lot of Jets fans are looking out for Jermaine Johnson today, but he's not playing. And the Ohio State product, Tyreek Smith, gets the sack. Now it's time for Kenny Pickett. See what he's got. Because the first drive was good, but then they fell short of the first down. Like I said, guys, this live stream is going to be very different than the traditional Jets live streams. We're not going to be calling the game every single play. We're not going to be super hyped up. This is just kind of like a relaxing watching party. Think of it that way.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm also it hurts to take a full deep breath. So I'm just trying to get my best, a good layout of these players and, chill out and watch some ball. Super Bowl next week. A lot of bets to be placed.
Oh, yeah, baby.
A lot of money to be won or lost.
The Leon Washington special teams unit. What do they got? All right, we got good field position. Combine's going to be sick as well. I'm probably going to go live for that. Love the Combine. That's one of my favorite parts of the offseason. March 3rd. I'll be live for it. Look at that draft order, my man. We are set up. All right, so Kenny Pickett's back out there.
Are we drafting Pickett?
Trevor Penning moving people, but doesn't help out. I'm trying to see where Zion Johnson is. Is he out there at left guard? No, he's not. So we're talking about the Jets right now.
First round, Michael Carter getting him later on. Both Carters, running back and corner. And now they get 3 picks in the first round this year. All poised to try and add to it. He's got
Oh, Pickett to Watson. Watson's loose. Christian Watson, he was the best receiver for the Jets this whole week. He's going to be the number 1 target today. It was a bad throw from Pickett, though, not going to lie. And good awareness because they're transitioning from college rules to NFL rules. In college, you'd be down. It's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Free agency starts, I think, March 16th, around that time. Yeah, John, it's crazy that Daniel Jeremiah has Linderbaum fallen that far. I don't see that happening. But who am I to say? DJ is probably the most well-respected scout in the business. Let's see a Trey McBride touchdown.
Guys, let me know in the chat if you want the Jets to draft Pickett at 4.
Or Malik Willis.
I'm thinking we go Pickett at 4, Falele at 10. Call it a draft.
Trade for Penning.
That's a laugh. Oh, I can't laugh.
Oh, we checked it down.
It's a TD.
Oh! First touchdown of the day for
Team Middleton, baby.
the Baylor running back, Smith from Kenny Pickett. We up first, baby. Hype in the chat for National Squad. The Ron Middleton coached team is going to win this game. Sorry, Detroit. It was like a little swing pass. Hype in the chat, guys. Let's go. We on the board first. Hey, Richie, do you think the Jets can have a big come out of nowhere season like the Bengals and make the playoffs? Hey, anything's possible. Who the hell would have thought the Bengals would be in the Super Bowl right now? But in order for this to happen, a lot of things need to go our way, especially health. And this offseason is going to be key, especially in the draft. If we hit on the draft, listen, we have the capital in order to do that. And also the biggest X factor is Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson has to take a gigantic leap in order for us to have a big come out of nowhere season in year number 2. It's possible, but definitely not my expectation. John says, I think Linderbaum has a chance to have a Hall of Fame career. Yeah, John, a lot of draft scouts are saying that he's the best center to come out of the draft in 10 plus years. It's the duel of the coaching staffs. Detroit versus New York. Brant Boyer. It's just so cool to see the Jets coaching this game. It's cool for no reason. Did they do? Oh, so the Senior Bowl is different rules where like every quarter is a change of possession. So they have a 4-second drive right now. That's an interesting rule. Malik Willis heaves a bomb. Kobe Bryant's he gets called for the penalty.
What the hell did I just watch?
Kobe Bryant gets called. Malik Willis.
I don't know. That looked a little more offensive than defensive. The guy fell on his own, and he was holding Bryant's jersey. That's a really horrible call.
What's the highest a quarterback might go? Hey, man, you never know. One of these quarterbacks can just skyrocket and get picked top 3, which would be amazing for the Jets. Let's see one of these quarterbacks, get to the point where a team wants to trade up for him, or the Lions need a quarterback still. I don't think Jared Goff is their answer long term. And the Texans, the Jaguars are the only team ahead of us that have their quarterback in the draft. All right, so they got one shot at the end zone from the 34-yard line. Pressure gets there. Malik Willis evades pressure. He's going to run for it himself. Malik Willis showing off his athleticism. Malik Willis tucks it. Oh, my.
Oh, man.
Malik Willis almost took it to the house. He's definitely showing off his mobility today. Do you like Malik Willis's ability so far?
I do. Looks like definitely a dual threat. And that's important in the league today. So, yeah.
Yeah, some people are predicting him to go top 3 potentially. There's this quarterback class is so different. Like last year, it's like there's 6 or 7 guys you can argue that's going to be quarterback 1. Like you don't know who's it going to be. It could be Willis. It could be Matt Corral. It can be even Kenny Pickett. Some people love Desmond Ridder, who we'll see play for the national team today. Sam Howell from UNC as well. There's a lot of people.
PCS, if Kayvon is there at 4 and somebody calls to trade, what do? You answer the call, you listen to their offer, you say nah, and you draft Kayvon.
Being a Jets fan is like hitting your head constantly against the wall. You like to stop, but you can't. It's true.
True.
It is frustrating. No quarterback that is better than 4 from last year. Yeah, this quarterback class is pretty weak. There's no bona fide number 1 quarterback. That's when you can tell, but doesn't mean that these quarterbacks are not going to be good in the NFL. There could be 3 potential franchise guys for all we know. Let's hope 3 go in the top 10. That helps the Jets. Yeah. That would be amazing for the Jets because we not only have the 4th pick, we have the 10th pick. Malik Willis to Miami? Is that what you want? We got a Fins fan saying that. You're not on the Tua train? I feel like the Miami Dolphins are about to hire a coach that's designed to elevate Tua.
Yeah, but Tua stinks. So how do you elevate somebody that stinks?
I don't know. Doesn't seem like I think that man might agree with you on that one. I have faith with Coach Saleh. He has a good eye for talent. Yeah, John. Fun fact, the San Francisco 49ers coaching staff, they coached the Senior Bowl. And in that Senior Bowl was Deebo Samuel. And Deebo Samuel won the hearts of the 49ers coaching staff. And then they eventually drafted him. So hopefully we can get our own Deebo Samuel, just in terms of finding a player that we coached in the Senior Bowl and we draft him and becomes a star.
I'd be down to get a bona fide
Trey McBride's that man.
Star that the entire league is talking about.
Logan asks, Richie and Jack, do you like Linderbaum? Would you take him at 10? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
I
a
would.
big Tyler Linderbaum fan. I've been on the train that the Jets need to prioritize the offensive line until it's top 5 in the league. And some people might say, oh, well, the quarterback, the center position is not really worth taking that high. I disagree. I think this is a potential perennial Pro Bowl talent. So I'm all on board. So we got Desmond Ridder in that quarterback now.
We're also
Ridder.
a team. We're also a team that went from Kevin Mawai to Nick Mangold. Two legends of their position. And we need a center. I know I'm not hating on Connor McGovern, but I've never understood why people are opposed to taking a center, that high in the draft if he's supposed to be as good as Linderbaum is supposed to be, because especially a team like the Jets, where the history I just gave you of the position and the success we've had with those guys at that position, I feel like for sure I would use a premium pick like that on the center.
Imagine the run game potentially.
Yeah.
Because he's at the run game, he's unreal. Like, he literally sprints with the running back, like 20 yards down the field. You'll see Linderbaum with them, and with ABT and with the healthy Becton.
And that's where this scheme sees most of its success from, is from the run game. That's where the Jets historically have seen most of their offensive success from, is from the run game. So I'm down to get back to nitty gritty ground and pound football that leads to play action and Zach being able to do some bootlegs and hit Elijah Moore as he's flying over the middle with 3 yards of separation. I'm down for that. But it starts up front, and it starts with Tyler Linderbaum at 10.
Kayvon Thibodeau at 4, Linderbaum at 10, Jahan Dotson falling to us in the second round, the wide receiver, speedy receiver, and then Trey McBride. That's my dream. That's my dream, everybody. How about that? All right, 2nd and 3 for Ridder. So it looks like they're rotating the quarterbacks. Kenny Pickett played the first quarter. Trey McBride, I think he's going to play throughout the entire game, at least I hope. Do I feel like an official scout with this?
You're like the guys in the booth.
Yeah, literally. All right, guys. So we're gonna run. They always cover their mouths.
Yeah.
We're gonna run this. 1st and 10 for Ridder. Ridder rolls to his right.
Pressure's there. Got to throw it away.
Yep. I think they rotated the O-line as well. I don't see Trevor Penning out there. Maybe Zion Johnson's out there now. All right, 2nd and 10. Trey McBride is in at tight end. All right, so Zion Johnson is now at the center. Oh, and he just got a full start. What a way for me to look for him. So Zion Johnson is a guard playing center in the Senior Bowl.
Does that mean that the Jets are interested in drafting a center? If they want to see how this kid looks at center?
Yeah, they're the ones that put him there.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Linderbaum at 4.
All right, hand up the middle, and it's going to be a 7 or so yard gain. Hey, if we can say we don't take Linderbaum in the first round and Zion Johnson's there in the second round, I'll take that. With McBride, like, that's the one guy in this draft where if we do not draft him, I'll be very upset.
McBride?
Yeah. If you see his clips in practice for this week, he was mossing people. Like he was like
Really?
the best receiver, like the best hands. Like he would just throw it up to triple coverage, just completely moss people.
We'll draft him.
He's a complete tight end. Let's watch him display. There he is. All right, we're watching Trey McBride. They don't look his way. Should have went his way. Ridder looks ass.
Yeah, he looks like Baba.
Everyone in the chat agrees. Yeah, Linderbaum is not going to be taken at 4. We're going to have a chance of Ikem Ekwonu or Evan Neal as well. If we want to take one of those tackles. Or Kayvon Thibodeau, or trading back. I mean, there's so many different ways that they can go. Willis has played pretty good so far, Cohen. He looks very mobile. We knew that he's a dual threat, but he looks he's definitely living up to that reputation. So now I'm assuming we're going to get either Sam Howell or Bailey Zappe.
I really hope that if we do trade back, it's all for picks this year in this year's draft.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so done with thinking about next year's draft and how many picks we're going to have next year and all this nonsense.
No, I agree.
It's time now.
If we traded back, it's going to be like this year second, this year third, or this year whatever. I think we're not in a position to.
I want to see every single asset that we have this offseason used to its highest potential. Joe Douglas really needs to go ham.
Like if we can trade back from 4 to like 13 and get a second this year and a third, like an extra second and extra third this year, and we still have the 10th. So we'll pick 10, 14, and we'll have 3 seconds and 2/3. Like that's the type of trade I would do.
I know, man.
Because there's still so many holes on this team. I'm making a video, guys, this week. Stay tuned for it. I made a whole video of the top 5 needs for the Jets. And making that video, I was like, wow, there's a lot of things that the Jets need. You know, tight ends is big time. Safeties, big time. Offensive line depth, a number 1 receiver. You know, we probably want to upgrade the corner position. What team is the Jets? The Jets are the team that's winning. The national team is the Jets. I would agree Linderbaum at 10, but I don't see him making it there. In a perfect world, he does. We don't live in a perfect world. Yeah, the team that I think is going to draft him is actually the Giants. The Giants have picks 5 and 7, and I feel like they're going to take Linderbaum with one of those picks, if I had to guess. Will McBride fall to our second-round pick, though? I don't think so. Looking at someone? Hopefully, Cohen. I really hope so. That's the ideal scenario. If Joe Douglas loves him that much, trade up in the first round and get that man. I don't even care. We need to get Trey McBride because that is going to fill a huge need. Look at that. We got Ron Middleton, the head coach, Rob Calabrese as the offensive coordinator, and Mike Runenberg, the defensive coordinator. So Rob Calabrese is getting some offensive coordinator duty right now. Hypothetically speaking, he would be the offensive coordinator in the future if LaFleur would ever leave. This is the first year that the Senior Bowl is doing it where they pass it to the assistants to take over these roles, which is interesting.
Kobe Bryant.
There's Salah. Like, which one's going to be a Jet? Like, it's guaranteed at least one. At least.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so it's Sam Howell. Sam Howell was supposed to be quarterback 1 heading into, like, college. I remember he was hyped up to be. Sam Howell's first pass is a rifle, and it's off the hands. Calvin Austin III drops that. Imagine Zach throwing to McBride. John, I wish. It's very unlikely that he falls to us, honestly, in the second round. Like, I feel like his draft stock is skyrocketing. He might go late in the first or really early in the second. Brian Robinson Jr., the Bama back, picks up the first for the American squad. We're listening into the play call. That's pretty cool. All right, who on defense are you guys looking at? I got my eyes on Kobe Bryant at the top of the screen. Unfortunately, Jermaine Johnson's not playing. So we can't watch that, man. But they handed it to the fullback. Bucky Brooks has the Jets taking Garrett Wilson at 10. Would I be okay with Ruckert? Yeah, Cohen, for sure. If we miss out on Trey McBride, I think that Ruckert is a really good option in the third round for sure. Long Island native. He does everything you'd want. Not as polished as McBride, but if you don't take McBride, you got to be able to take another tight end. This is a deep tight end class. Hey, we scream off the edge, rip the ball out. Robert Saleh, Rob Middleton's defense makes a play, but they don't recover it. Mafe. Mafe. Boy Mafe. From Minnesota.
His name is Boy.
Boye. B-O-Y-E.
B-O-Y-E. Boy Mafe.
Future Jet.
That's his name. Boy Mafe. Future Jet,
Future
baby.
Jet.
Screaming off the edge, as Richie so eloquently put it. I love it.
And we forced to stop, baby. Leon Washington, special teams. What we got? The Rutgers product, turning on the Jets. All right. Okay. So now Desmond Ridder is going to get a chance to do something with the ball because he looked pretty last time out.
Yeah, he looked a little stinky.
A little stinkier. Just communicate to the chat real quick.
What up, chat? How we doing? On a commercial right now. But, yeah, we are still up. 1-score lead. Team solid. So how you guys feeling about the New York Jets, off-season situation? Got a lot of opportunities once again to improve the roster. What's going on, Alpha Anaconda? How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all enjoying this weekend. Hope you're all getting ready for the Super Bowl next weekend. Who you guys rooting for in the Super Bowl? You guys got the Bengals or you guys got the Rams? Let me know. Me personally, I would rather the Bengals win, but I feel like the Rams are probably going to win. But I'd like Joe Burrow to get a ring. That'd be awesome. But I'd also like Matt Stafford to get a ring. It's a very likable Super Bowl matchup, in all honesty. So, yeah. I kind of just don't want Odell to get a ring. So I guess I'm going with the Bengals for sure. Especially since we beat them this year. Yeah, the Bengals. Bengals it is. I see most people agree with me. So, yeah. Happy to be here talking to you guys on this beautiful day. And we're still on commercial, but should be getting back to the action momentarily here. And here we are. All right, guys. Back at it. Reese's Senior Bowl, Mobile, Alabama. Our good friend Ali from Loyal New York Jets fans and the weekly stream here on Jets Media is at the game reporting live. So kudos to him. And, yeah, man, this is an exciting time as it is every offseason. You know, we always say this is the best time of year to be a Jets fan. It's the off season. Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. All right. We are back on offense. Ridder is still at quarterback in the single back formation. Baylor running back Smith is in the backfield. It's a play action. It's a roll to the right. Ridder gets rid of it, delivers a pretty good pass, and it's completed into a bunch of traffic. So that's a nice little bounce back throw there from Ridder. Yeah, that was a big time throw for sure. All right, guys, it's going to be 1st and 10 after a nice gain. Nice throw from Ridder. All right, guys. On gain of 2 on 1st down, just a run play. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. I formation. To give right up the gut, and he'll fall forward for gain of about 3 or 4. That is Rashad White, running back from Arizona State, on the carry. And Team Middleton is moving the ball here, guys. Team Solid, Team Middleton. Team Jets, baby. All right. Fighting this back pain, not very fun, but took some Advil, starting to kick in a little bit. It's another give to Rashad White, and he will get a 1st down on 3rd and 4. So the drive will continue for the national team offense. And they're moving the ball a little bit here, so we might be able to get ourselves some more points here as 2nd quarter is about halfway done.
Did I miss any juicy content? Juicy plays?
Ridder is having a nice little bounce back drive. He had a really good throw, and then they had a couple successful runs.
Nice.
And they're driving.
And my battery has died.
False start on the play. It's goes against 76 Raymond.
Yeah, Bernard Raymond. He's actually a 1st-round prospect. First and 15. Oh, he almost breaks free. Rashad White from Arizona State. Here's Bernard Raymond, 6'6" from Australia.
Austria.
Oh, Austria.
Which is that's crazy.
Oh yeah, this is the guy that was tight end. And then he's a tight end that transitioned to O-line. Good offensive line moving right there. 2nd and 10. Trey McBride's in at tight end. Look at him blocking. Oh, Smith making some people move. Raymond at left tackle has been moving people in the run game. The Baylor running back making some move. Any people standing out today? Neil, there's some people for sure. It's Malik Willis And Smith for the national squad as well, the running back. Kenny Pickett, he looked okay. Didn't really do anything too flashy. Abram Smith, the running back from Baylor, has the only touchdown of the game, and he looks pretty shifty. Boy, Mayfie had a nice sack. So here are the runners in today's game that they're talking about. Brian Robinson is a beast from Bama. I feel like they just breed running backs.
They breed pretty much every position, I feel like.
Yeah. 1st and 15. Back to Smith. This time he gets destroyed.
Ali, what's up, my man? How's it going down there?
I think he's back.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. What's up, Ali? Welcome back to Jersey. He didn't stay for the game.
Gotcha.
We're doing well, Ali. How you doing, man? Elijah Moore's burner. What's up, man?
Well, he lives in Jersey, so still technically, how you doing down there?
Bucky's mock draft. Jets getting Ikem Ekwonu. And at number 10, I think he picks Garrett Wilson.
Whose mock is this?
Bucky Brooks.
Bucky. Yeah.
Ridder rolling to the left.
He's
Ridder
gonna keep it.
showing off the mobility. There's a lot of Cincinnati people in the Senior Bowl.
Is Cincinnati just on the rise in all
Sauce Gardner?
forms?
Bro, look at this. Eagles, Kyle Hamilton, and Traylon Burks. That would be crazy for the Eagles, back-to-back picks.
And then they got 19, I believe.
And then they get Jermaine Johnson?
Dude, they're going to have a crazy draft, the Eagles. Like, I wish I was the Eagles this year, bro. They can change their whole franchise this year. 3 first-round picks is ridiculous.
I mean, what's better? 3
in like
first-rounders?
succession like that, too? Like, right in the middle of the draft,
Back to
15,
back.
15, 16, and 19. Like, that is so fire. They have so much freedom to move those around if they wanted
Hey,
to.
man, the Dolphins did
I wouldn't even do it.
with it with the 3 firsts. The Jets got 4 and 10, which is ridiculous as well. And the Giants have 5 and 7, which is even insane as well. All right, so there's 4 minutes left. Ritter's trying to get the national team a 2-possession lead heading into half. So far, David Fillell has been looking good in the trenches on this drive. No, not David Fillell. Bernard Raymond. My bad. That's my fault. It's been tough.
I'm not going to put it up. Look at the name.
Should we sign Chandler Jones in free agency? Our D-line would be insane. Jack really loves your name, Joe Buck. I'm honestly not on board with that. Simply,
Who likes Joe Buck? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rich.
no one likes Joe Buck. I don't think there's one person in the world. But yeah, Chandler Jones, he's a beast. But I personally don't want him just because we already have so much money invested in Carl Lawson. So I prefer them to go edge rusher in the draft and get, our veteran in Carl Lawson alongside with a rookie, because I don't want to pay 2 edge rushers a crazy amount of money that potentially could be on the injured reserve list. We signed Vinny Curry and we signed Carl Lawson. Both of them did not snap at once. So I don't know. If we do go for Chandler Jones, then that tells me we're going offensive heavy in the draft. No more Kayvon Thibodeau at 4. It's going to be an offensive lineman at 4. It's going to be, I don't know.
Yo, Neil. Neil says, I don't know, man. I feel like Kyle Hamilton will be a generational talent. I agree with you on that one for sure, but I also feel like we're just a team that has more pressing needs at this point. And also the last time we drafted a safety that high, we did end up with some nice draft picks, but it ended up just being a colossal waste of time and made me quite angry.
And he was really good on the Jets,
So,
but the team was trash as
yeah.
well, so he didn't really have that much of an impact. But yeah, if this was 2 or 3 years down the line, and maybe the Jets are like bona fide in the trenches, then we could afford a player like Hamilton. But we need to boast up both sides of the trenches. We need pass rush and we need protection. Yeah. Like, there's no doubt that Hamilton's going to be a beast. I just don't think it's the right fit for the Jets.
Nate, the Nate asked which team the Jets are coaching. For anybody that doesn't know, it's the orange team, the national team, the team that is currently in the lead.
Oh, yeah, baby. We're going to destroy the Lions. Malik Willis talking to the Tom Pelissero. He had 11 passing yards and 54 rushing yards. Other than Neal and Kim Aquano, who do you want at 4? Aiden Hutchinson and Thibodeau would be nice. All right, 3rd and 6. Ridder steps up, rolls to his right. He's going to have to really do something. Oof. Go for it.
Oh, right into the Reese's, right into the a child on the sidelines.
Hopefully that didn't look too good there.
Hopefully that kid's all right.
All right, 4th and 2. I think they should go for it.
Kids got that energy, man. They just hit the ground and bounce right back up and keep going. So far we got Pickett at 4, Falele at 10. And then in the second round, we'll go
Trevor Penning.
Yeah.
And then Christian Watson, our number 1 receiver.
I think maybe we'll get lucky and Hutchinson will fall to 10. Listen, guys, Pickett at 4, Hutchinson at 10. Trading all of our seconds and thirds, getting back into the first round, and drafting Malik Willis.
2 quarterbacks.
2 quarterbacks to compete with Zach Wilson.
One of them has to come out on top. All right, so we are going for it on 4th down. Yes, I said we because we are Team National today. It's 4th and 1. Future Detroit Lion Malik Willis speaking to Tom Pelissero.
I'm down for them to take him at 2, though.
Yeah, me too. All right, 4th and 1.
And not at 32.
It's a handoff up the middle. The boys. Look at Trey McBride moving people. That's why I want him. He's all around tight end. First down.
Matthew Smith said we should take Pickett at 4 and trade the 10th pick to Seattle for Jamal.
Would be solid.
Wilson ain't the move.
Or Ridder. I don't know. Ridder could be at 4, honestly.
Ridder at 4, trading 10.
Oh, Smith. Can he get a second touchdown? Gets into the 5-yard line, and he gets tackled. 1st and goal.
This guy looks like he has some burst to him. I wouldn't mind pairing him up with Michael Carter.
Down.
Grabbing him in the 5th round.
We should definitely be drafting a running back in like round 5 or something.
Yeah.
I think Douglas will be drafting a running back and a receiver every single draft until the end of eternity.
I don't know. Like maybe, obviously things could always change. Maybe somebody could go off in the next, 2 quarters. But I would be surprised. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 max, but I don't know if there'll be any running backs taken in the first this year. Like, am I totally wrong by saying that? Like a lot of the mock drafts I've seen, I haven't even seen the running back position come up once.
Yeah.
It's not going to be many running backs, if any, going in the first round this year. So we might be able to grab a stud like later in the draft.
I mean, we got lucky with Carter in the 4th.
Yeah.
The 4th. That man's a 1st, 2nd round. That's how we played, like with that type of talent. All right, so we are at the goal line. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Try to punch it in before half. Go up 14-0. Malik Willis is definitely a lock for top 3. I hope so. I think the best head coach of all time is Gase. Will be the Patriots offensive coordinator. Yeah, Logan. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. I'm not going to put a lot of stock in that yet. All right, so who's it going to be? Who's going to punch it in? Is Smith going to get a second touchdown? Or are they going to throw up a fade route to Trey McBride? Yo, the Washington Commanders logo is literally the same exact thing as the Washington football team.
They botched so hard, dude. They really did. The uniforms stink. Their black uniforms look gross. Like, I don't know what they're doing down there, man, in D.C. That fan base has been scattered to the wind. Chase Young rated the name an F. Did anybody see that video? It was a long time ago. I think it was like back in like before last season even began. But they were rating like potential names for the Washington football team, and the Commanders was one of them. And Chase Young was like, "Oh, that's an F. I don't like that." It's hilarious. The Washington Commanders. I don't mind the name. I think it's a cool name. I honestly heard that they were also going the Washington Admirals. I honestly thought the Admirals was cooler than the Commanders, honestly. I'd rather be an Admiral than a Commander.
Nolan wanted them to go Washington Stoners.
Washington Stoners.
We should change our names to that. The New York Stoners.
The New York right. What about the New York right?
Does this speak volume about our coaching staff's ability to coach and have guys ready to play a football game? Yeah, this is definitely – we're evaluating the Jets coaching staff big time here. We're getting assistants stepping up into big-time roles, and it looks like we're the better team. All right, 2nd and goal. I think it's going to be another Smith touchdown. That was a false start.
I don't know what the hell happened there.
Miscommunication, then Nick Zakel. Sorry, man, you're not getting drafted.
Not a good look.
I mean, can't go to the Senior Bowl and have a false start twice.
Not a good look.
That's probably – it's so nerve-wracking for these guys.
How does it get determined who plays in the Senior Bowl?
It's
Is it like by choice?
Yeah, you get selected by Jim Nagy is like the beginner of it. You have to be a senior, and you apply for it and you get accepted. Or you get picked, I think. It's kind of like you send out and then you accept the invitation or not.
So plenty of people that come into the NFL never even go to the Senior Bowl because they leave before their last year.
Yeah, exactly. All right, 2nd and goal. Fake hand. Oh, it's McBride touchdown.
It's right there.
Trey McBride.
You saw it from the get-go, baby.
Future New York Jet.
That is a future New York Jet right there for sure.
And I'll be tweeting that exact statement. Future New York Jet. Trey McBride with the touchdown.
Take that ass away.
Oh.
Or you could say future New York Jets tight end. Beast. That's a beast tweet right there.
With the jet emoji.
That is a tweet right there. Like, retweet. If you guys don't have Jets Media's tweet notifications on like I do, I don't know what you're doing. You're sleeping on one of the best Twitter accounts on the app. And
some hand Jackson. Oh, we're going for 2. Ridder. Oh, he fumbles it.
Oh, no.
What a dummy. Oh,
we're going to get it anyway.
Nice.
Oh,
Rashad
man.
White picked it up, and he tried to – that was botched.
Desmond Ridder's draft stock is –
There's Jeff Ulbrich.
Oh, that's so horrible.
You went from a 4th-round pick to a 7th. I actually saw one mock of him going 9th. Ridder. I don't see how that's possible.
To Denver.
Yeah. That's what's so crazy about this quarterback class. Like, there's like so many, and some people are like, oh, this guy's the best. No, that guy's the best. No, this guy's the best. So many of them.
You know what that means? That they might end up all just being
atrocious or
irrelevant backups. Who knows, man?
Oh, some ramen and hype. I didn't see this.
If it don't move, hit it. If it moves, hit it. If it don't move, hit it. And if you're not sure, guess what? Hit it. Let's come out of this the most physical team on that field today, regardless. Let's win the hitting battle. You got me? Touch somebody. Let's pray.
Middleton wants to win the physicality battle. It looks like we are so far. 13-0. Sam Howell double clutches it. Will the defense step up and hold them before half? Sam Howell. I remember I said this earlier. Everyone thought Sam Howell would be QB1 like 2 years ago. Sam Howell. Ooh, is that completed? Wow. Jalen Tolbert, wide receiver number 1 in the Senior Bowl, just made a heck of a catch, and Sam Howell made a heck of a throw. I don't know if that's a catch. Yeah, so they're giving it to him. I don't know if they do reviews in the Senior Bowl. Michael Carter. Oh! Howell throws a fastball. It's too high. Sam Howell regressed after Michael Carter and Javonte Williams left to be his running back. Jermaine Johnson's not playing, Millie. Unfortunately. I know that's what every Jets fan is most excited to see, but he's not playing. Sam Howell fires it, checks it down. 3rd down. Sam Howell escapes. He's going to pick up the 1st down with his legs. Gets inside the 30-yard line. All right, so Team Nationals trying to play some D. Keep them out of the end zone. Will that happen? I'm calling the plays for defense. Cover 3, spy. 1st and 10. Howell with pressure, steps up. He double clutches it, fires it, completes it to Tolbert. Again, this time it was actually a catch. Tolbert from South Alabama. Howell looks like Baker kind of.
Aaron Fox, according to this random page that I follow.
Oh, look who liked it. Down.
Ard. Dito.
All right, so there's 28 seconds left. And I don't know what yard line they're on, but they're trying to get in the end zone before half. Ugh. I hope the halftime is not mad long. Like, I'm down for this. They don't need a halftime. Senior Bowl, you know? All right, so it's 2nd and 1 inside the 20-yard line. Let's go, D. Make a play. Pressure gets there, and it disrupts it. Who was that? I don't think I saw a number. Darian Beavers in coverage. from Cincinnati. I mean, how many Cincinnati Beavers are there? We got a linebacker and Beavers from Cincinnati. We got Kobe Bryant at the corner for Cincinnati. We got Majai Sanders, the edge rusher from Cincinnati. There's so many Cincinnati Beavers on the squad. Oh, and
murdered.
ball's out. The Cincinnati Beaver is the one that screamed off the edge. But there was another guy on the other side that was a beast. Who was that?
I feel like I'm watching the Jets. Can we recover?
Jesse
Can we
Lacetta.
recover one of these fumbles?
Jesse Lacetta. Oh, they don't have a timeout. Oh, they kick. Oh, it's missed. You bum. Let's go. I guess they didn't have a timeout, so they had to sprint the field goal kicker out there to try to kick it as the clock expired, and he misses. So the national squad, the Jets coaching team, goes up 13-0 at half. Let's go.
I'll be back in a moment, guys.
Yeah, man.
I gotta lie down on Richie's bed.
Go for it. If you want to take a relaxing, sedative medical, All right, Ron Middleton being interviewed. Let's hear what he's got to say.
So good. Got a turnover, well, almost close to a couple turnovers there, but look like we're running the ball pretty good downhill. We're getting our chances, and we're stopping them from running. Couple nice hits on defense and offense. So far so good in the hit battle. Thanks, Ron. Thank you.
Ron Middleton wants to win the hit battle. I love that mindset. Are the Jets just elite coaches? National team smothering the American team. Jets Twitter is still living off of that Trey McBride touchdown. Dude, that's so funny. Me, Matt O'Leary, and Jake Osmond all tweeted the same exact thing. Future Jet Trey McBride. And Matt O'Leary screenshotted it. Look at it. Go look at Twitter. That's so funny. Future Jet, we gotta manifest it. Take him at 10. I don't give a crap.
That's so fucking awesome.
You see it?
That's amazing.
The three YouTubers all in sync. All right, guys. So how you feeling about this game? That's insane. Did you guys see that on Twitter? Go look what I just retweeted. Matt O'Leary tweeted it, and me, Matt O'Leary, and Jake Osmond all tweeted the same exact thing. I'm the only one that's not verified in that screenshot. It kind of makes me pissed, though. Ooh, I'm not verified. Yo, McBride at 4. Trey McBride, pick him at 4. I don't care. Yeah, we can watch a band. Is this like the senior band? Florida A&M marching band. Nice. All right, guys. So for halftime, I'm probably going to just take a breather so I can go get some food in the system. And I'll be right back right when the third quarter begins. So I'll be right back. Don't you guys go anywhere. Don't you feel like, oh, Richie's gone? Like he's not coming back. Like I'm coming back for the third quarter. So stay tuned. I'm just going to turn off my camera and mute the mic. And I'm going to go get some food. And I'll be right back. So don't you guys go anywhere. Appreciate all the support. Like the stream if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Peace out. No, it's not a peace out. It's a see you in a bit, right? Right. Yo, we back. We're back. Quick little halftime break. How you guys feeling? See that half the stream left. It's all good. Hopefully they'll be back. All right, so Team Nationals up 13-0. Let's see if we can finish off the second half strong and prove that we are the greatest coaching staff in the NFL. Right? All right, so we're getting the ball first. Maybe Carson Strong will be the quarterback this time. Yo, I want the Jets to draft a kicker in the 5th round so that we can really become the Bengals. So we have a stud rookie kicker. He takes us to the playoffs. Doesn't miss. He has swag like McPherson. And then we have year 2, Zach Wilson. And then that's it. We go to the Super Bowl. That's the key. Come on, let me have fun, guys. All right, so we got Carson Strong time. First time seeing him act there today. 36 touchdowns, 8 picks last year. All right, so 1st and 10. Smith is still the running back. He's been the best running back today. Quick screen. Bo Melton from Rutgers. He's the kick returner as well. Picks up the first down on a quick screen. Love to see that. So the offensive line is a little different right now. Trying to keep up with everybody. Oh, fumble snap. Fumble snap. Strong falls on it. It's not what you like to see in the Senior Bowl. The sloppiness. That's just on the quarterback. That's not on the center at all. You could tell there's some jitters. I mean, there's definitely some jitters. I mean, these are seniors fighting for their lives. I mean, this is like the most important game of their entire life right now. But the ones that are not nervous are the ones that make it far. I do like Christian Watson a lot, the wide receiver. Let's see if we target him. 2nd and 10. Another quick screen, and it's a bad pass. It's to Melton. Oh, Melton makes people miss. Ooh. I'm liking Melton a little bit. Maybe we take him in the 5th round. Bo Melton looking good. He's our kick returner, and he's got back-to-back cool little plays there. So Filelli is out there at right tackle. I don't see Trevor Penning is not the left tackle, so I don't know why Penning is not out there anymore. Oh, bad, terrible snap. And it's a botched play. That's going to make a 4th down. I don't know who the center is, but he's not looking good.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, man? What were you doing over there?
I was chilling. I was laying down, giving the back a little bit of recovery time. But now we're back to it.
It's 4th and 2. Go for it. 4th and 1. Nah, we got the defense. We trust the defense. Look at McBride at special teams. He does everything. Future New York Jet. If we draft Trey McBride, it's going to feel like when we drafted Elijah Vera Tucker. Because, like, AVT was our draft crush.
Mm-hmm.
And we want him so bad, we kind of knew it was not going to happen.
Yeah.
But then it happened out of nowhere. Like, if we end up trading up back into the 1st and, like, pick 27, it's going to be McBride. I don't know if he's going to fall to us. That's what scares me.
You think he's going to be gone before our 1st pick in the 2nd round?
Could be. Based on the Senior Bowl and His draft stock is just doing nothing but going up. Let's just hope that no one needs a tight end.
But we also got to think that like his draft stock is going up on Jets Twitter because we love him and we need a tight end.
No, also like
You know?
NFL.
No, yeah, I understand
NFL
that. I
people are
understand
saying the
that,
same
but
thing.
it's also like you said, he's our draft crush. So
Yeah, he
like
is.
we're gonna be super, super paranoid about any other team even thinking about drafting him. You know?
Yeah, like what's good?
I think that there's a higher percentage chance that he'll be a Jet than I thought that there was of ABT ever becoming a Jet.
Yeah, because we actually have the chance to draft him. We knew that the only way we get ABT is if we traded up,
Yeah,
which was unlikely, but it happened.
it happened.
That was sick. That was so sick. It happened. We gave up 2 third-round picks for it, and we still were able to get Elijah Moore and Michael Carter. Still don't know how we did that, but we did. All right, so let's see if this defense can continue their dominant play. Which quarterback is going to go out there for American team? Bailey Zape. Sounds poor. From Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky, Bailey. All right. Who's up after him next?
Probably go back to Malik Willis in the 4th because there's only 3 quarterbacks in each roster. Because that's my assumption. Malik Willis and Kenny Pickett will do the first and fourth quarters. The other 2 will be like 2nd and 3rd. That's what my assumption is.
Interest.
Stephen, did you know anyone with a simple tax return could have?
Do you think Evan Neal is number 1 offensive tackle or Ike? I don't know. I feel like it's such a toss-up. I've seen boards with Evan Neal at the top. I've seen boards with Kwanu at top. My gut is that Evan Neal probably goes first. Whether that he's going to be better or not, I don't know. We'll see, though. Gus Bradley left Raiders and went to Indy as defensive coordinator. Yeah, I saw that. And then the Raiders took the Giants guy, Brandon Graham.
Wow. All right, guys. Getting back to it. Back to the commercial break.
So, guys, we'll be live during the Combine. We'll be live during all 3 days of the draft. So make sure you guys subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss any live stream. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Last year's stream was sick. Oh, God. All right. Sam Howell remains the quarterback. Bust. Didn't know there was a game on today. Is Kenny Yeboah playing? No. Kenny Yeboah is not playing. This is the Senior Bowl, so it's all the future players. It's not any of the picks from last year. Prospects from last year. Mock draft says Jets draft Kayvon Thibodeau from Oregon with 4th pick. Take Drake London at number 10. London is a stud, but he had a very serious knee injury. Yeah, I don't know about Drake London to the Jets, in my opinion. I know that a lot of Jets fans are in love with him, but I think he's going to be great, but I don't know if it fits. Oh, look at this, man. Damian Pierce just had a really good run there. The Gator running back. Corey Davis, Elijah Moore, Denzel Mims, Traylon Burks, John Mechie, Bo Melton, elite wide receiver room. All right, I see the vision. I mean, Bo Melton definitely looks like a guy that I'd like to draft late in the draft. Late. And look at Kobe Bryant making the tackle, though. Sam Howell.
So Jets forever. You're still in on Denzel Mims. I'm not knocking you at all. I'm just genuinely curious. What are your thoughts on Denzel Mims?
I think he is. He always defends him whenever I crap on Mims.
I'd like to hear everybody's thoughts in the chat on Denzel Mims, quite frankly, as we feel we're definitely about to grab a receiver in the draft at some point this year. What are your thoughts on Mims? I don't know how I feel, man. It's I really wanted him to.
Sam Howell sacked. 4th down.
I kept defending Mims, and I feel like you did as well. And like, he was just doing nothing to help our case.
We're like, oh, the coaching staff is doing it wrong. He's not giving him. They're not giving Mims a chance. And then they give him a chance for 5 straight weeks just to be a starter, and he gets 1 catch. So I don't know what else to say besides that. I tried to defend Mims as much as I could, but it got to a point where he's got to prove me wrong now. It's more mental with him than anything. That's a weird punt. Oh, Bo Melton. You see what he's got? Finds a hole. Oh,
it's
into
his own man.
Future New York Jet Bo Melton with the return.
Bo Melton. Let's bring him in, guys.
6th round.
Hype up for Bo Melton in the chat.
Rutgers product. Bring him home, baby. My scout?
Is Rich a scout? Let us know.
No. There we go, Ron Middleton. Way to be an aggressive coach.
This is Middleton's team, baby. 13-0.
He's got a dub under his belt as a head coach
He does.
against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
He does.
And he's our tight ends coach, so he's fallen in love with Trey McBride. He's going to be like, yo, Joey Douglas. It's Trey McBride at 10, right? Like, you're not letting this guy slide. Dretz Forever says, Mims is good. He never had a mini camp, 2 offenses in 2 years. He has played like a career 10 games, and when he plays, he doesn't get targets. Interesting take. Would love for Mims. That's basically what I used to say when I was defending Mims, all that stuff. So I feel you, Jets Forever. I really hope Mims makes the roster and makes an impact next year. And stays healthy. Because you're right. A lot of things went against Denzel in his career. As a rookie, he injured both of his hamstrings. Didn't get any training camp as a rookie. Was injured throughout his entire rookie season. And then when he did play, he actually looked like a good prospect we all got excited about when Joe Flacco came in. And then year number 2, he gets food poisoning from salmonella. From salmon, he got it. And then he missed all of OTAs. He comes into training camp out of shape because he's still recovering and lost a lot of weight. So just nothing was going his way. So I think you need to lock in mentally, make sure he attacks his offseason, and understand that you got to be able to understand the playbook, and the mental aspect to the game is the most important. It doesn't matter how physically talented you are.
Also, he cost you $2,300.
That is another big factor. Long story short, we went to the Mike White game, the Bengals game, and we were in Jersey, and it was the first time I was able to place a bet on a sports book because it wasn't legal in New York at the time. So I placed the same game parlay of Michael Carter, Jamar Chase, and Denzel Mims to get in the end zone. I put $25 down to win $2,400. Jamar Chase, Michael Carter gets in the end zone, and then Denzel Mims drops that touchdown pass from Josh Johnson, if you guys remember. I would have won $2,400, my first bet, but Mims cost me that, so me and him always have bad blood.
That would have been crazy, dude.
Thank you for Thomas for joining the channel, becoming a new member. Appreciate you joining, Thomas. Welcome to the club. That is crazy. Not like he didn't get a touchdown, like he literally dropped a touchdown.
I think remember didn't Alex hit on Michael Carter first touchdown scorer?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What a day that was. I
That
had
was
no
unreal.
voice by the time I left that stadium.
We'll
What
never
a
forget
feeling,
that.
man. What a feeling.
Again, thank you, Thomas, for joining my membership program here on YouTube. Welcome to the club. Appreciate having you here, my man.
Shout out Thomas. We appreciate you, bro.
Dimitri says Mims hasn't had a real offseason on top of being sick like 3 times. He deserves his training camp at least. It's a new system. I agree, Dimitri. This is his year to stay healthy. Don't get sick. I don't know how, don't eat salmon. Just don't eat something that's going to make you ill and attack this offseason. I think he 100% deserves, because there's no denying that he has physical talent. That's never been the issue. It's just more of a mental thing with him.
pans out, man. That'd be a damn shame.
Really? Mims is good? Really? I think he's a good player. I just think it's all mental, like I've said. The Rant with A.L. Diggy says, Bills fan here and fellow streamer. Love your content, Richie. Thank you, my man. Appreciate the love from the AFC East rival.
All right. We got Tom Pelissero interviewing somebody that's holding up
Reese's.
Reese's.
I think it's one of the guys that organizes it. He's talking about Josh Allen because he was at the Senior Bowl that year.
Oh, yeah. It's Ian Norton, the senior director of the Reese's brand.
Oh, he's a Reese's guy.
Yeah.
That's why he's holding the box of Reese's. Strong goes deep, and he picks it off. What a terrible throw. Totally underthrown. Carson Strong throws a duck up to Romeo Dubs. And that's the first turnover of the day. Is Carson Strong going to single-handedly lose us this game?
I don't know, man.
That was
but
a duck.
If I was the senior director for Reese's, I would be 700 pounds because Reese's is the greatest candy in the world. If anybody says otherwise, you're crazy. But, yeah, what a crazy play that was we just witnessed, man.
I was like, he's going deep. And then it literally was just
Total duck. Total duck. And
he had him beat. Look. Like, he's gone. Look at that. He's gone. Ugh.
Wow.
There was a safety help, but
That is not a good look.
yikes. All right, but it's up to the D. We've kept him out there. We kept him out of the end zone so far. Let's see if that will continue. Middleton wants to win the physicality battle. So far, we have been there. Oh, Howell should have tucked it and run. Muma, I think that's his name. Chad Muma with a stop. A lot of Jets fans have their eyes on the linebacker, Chad Muma from Wyoming. Jesse Luketa has been all over the place as well. Off the edge. Jermaine Johnson's not playing. I know a lot of Jets fans keep asking how he's doing. He's not playing in today's game. I wish he was because I know he had such a great week of practice. I don't know why he's not playing. Oh, big hit. Jalen Pitre, safety from Baylor. Is it Pitre in the 5th round?
It is Pitre in the 5th round, but it's Pickett at pick 4. And
You like Pickett over Willis?
I like Pickett at pick 4, and I like what that guy said before. I think trading the 10th pick to Seattle for Jamal is brilliant. That really is just a brilliant move. That's a Joe Douglas move.
Getting mauled back.
Listen, man, I'm just happy that we're, one of the teams with, a lot of opportunities to improve the roster this offseason. There's plenty of teams that are in cap hell and plenty of teams that, don't have a first-round pick.
Yeah, there was like a stat. I forgot which person put it. There was like top 5 teams that have the most assets to improve this offseason, and the Jets were first.
Like, there are fans of certain teams that, have zero desire to watch this game right now because, it really doesn't matter much.
They don't have any capital.
Yeah.
At all. The Rams.
Yeah.
Or the Seahawks.
Yeah.
The Rams are – I was watching NFL Network earlier today, and they were talking about the Rams' approach. And, they're doing things differently than any other team in the entire NFL. And it makes you wonder if some teams are going to start doing that, just in terms of sacrificing all their draft picks, going all in on, veterans. And they're kind of like the team where there's a disgruntled star somewhere else. They're the destination for that disgruntled star to come to and fit in, like Von Miller, OBJ, those guys, are there and making big time plays. They're just a very interesting team, and they're just doing it such a differently way. They're not building through the draft at all. I mean, Aaron Donald is obviously through the draft, but outside of that, it's all, trades and signings and a culture that Sean McVay has.
Yeah, that's a big part of it as well. Is Sean McVay is just really a fantastic head coach.
And the Vikings just hired the Rams offensive coordinator, O'Connell, I think his name is. So
Wow.
and Zach Taylor came from the Rams coaching staff under Sean McVay. Brandon Staley, he was a defensive coordinator. Like, there's so many assistant coaches that comes out of the Rams.
Pretty sure Sean McVay has like a really, really good regular season record as a head coach.
Yeah, they went to the playoffs. Like, I mean, when did he get hired? It's crazy that he's literally like he's a player, like age-wise.
He's 55 and 26 as a head coach.
Jeez. And what is he, 36 years old?
He is born in 1986. Yeah, he's 36.
He's literally like the age of Aaron Rodgers. He's younger than Aaron Rodgers. Like, it's so insane.
Yeah, man, he's going to be around for a long time,
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Howell hands it off. We got a nice tackle by Chad Muma. He looks pretty good, actually. Future New York Jet. Chad Muma in the third round.
Everybody that looks good
Future Jet, baby.
is a future New York Jet.
This is cool. I'm going to remember, like, next year we're going to see someone, like, on another team. Like, we're going to see Chad Muma make a tackle on Michael Carter. Be like, oh, remember him? In the Senior Bowl?
Yeah, this is my first foray into the Senior Bowl.
Howell checks it down. Chad Muma misses the tackle. And they go inside the 5-yard line to be first and goal for the American team. First time that they're trying to punch it in. Chad Muma's got to wake up if he wants to be on the Jets. First and goal. Do they got a goal line stand? I think they're going to give it a pledger again. First and goal from the 6.
Thomas, the new member of the channel, says class is so deep. Trade down to get 2 more picks and we're golden. It's definitely a possibility, man. We, like I said a couple moments ago, we have so many assets to be able to do whatever we want. It's definitely a possibility that you can't rule out. So yeah, could happen. And yeah, I like the fact that it's not. I mean, it is kind of hit or miss. Like, of course, the year that we do finally just like have a quarterback, or at least think we have a quarterback, there's no quarterbacks that are going to be going like
Before us.
Yeah, exactly. In the top, 5 picks of the draft, most likely at least. So you never know what's going to happen. But
let's see Malik Willis. Let's see Kenny Pickett. Be
yeah,
dogs.
let's see somebody get
Come on,
picked.
Sam Howell. What's going on?
Yeah, let's see somebody show us something and get picked
Someone
by,
just screamed off the edge.
by the Texans.
That's a hold.
But yeah, it's also kind of a nice thing because we can just kind of not have to worry about trading up as much, I feel like, personally, because we can just stay where we are and feel confident taking, the best player at the position we need the most. But of course, if there's that one player that we really fall in love with, maybe it's going to be McBride, like Richie said before, if we want to make a trade at any point. I would hope it's going to be for a player like that. But yeah, man, we're going into another year with so many options on the table, and it's nice to be one of those teams, as opposed to like, the Rams or the Seahawks, or at least the Rams are going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like
but,
they're doing it right
for draft purposes. But hey, the Seahawks, man, poopy year.
They're screwed.
Poopy year, poopy future. Another team could be the New Orleans Saints. They're in cap hell for sure. They're going to have to let some of their veteran players go.
Right to the Jets. Hey, Marcus
and
Williams.
They're probably going to have to draft one of these quarterbacks in the first round. So it's going to be interesting to see who they decide to go with. So they're really kind of, not looking good for the immediate future, at least. Sean Payton's gone. Drew Brees gone. Howell's going to the Texans at 3. Let's go.
Howell's in the end zone, which means he's officially going in the top 3 of the draft. It's going to go Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, and then it's going to go Howell, and then we're sitting there at 4, basically having the first overall pick. Now, who's it going to be? That's too stressful, honestly. I don't know. If we had the first overall pick, who would we take?
I would say it's either who you like more between Hutchinson or Thibodeau, right?
Yeah, it's either one of those two. And I mean, the free agency is going to really determine about the tackle position, because if we do not re-sign Moses,
do we still have the 10th pick?
Yeah.
So it would be 1st and 10 as opposed to 4th and 10.
Yeah.
It's a good question to ask the chat, man. That's a tough one. What do you guys think? If we had the 1st pick and the 10th pick, who would your selections be? What do you think, Rich?
Willie's we're the national team. We're the ones winning 13-6 now, just so you know. Future New York Jet Kenny Pickett talking to Tom Polisario. I'm just kidding. I think it will probably be Aiden Hutchinson, or one of the offensive linemen that Joe Douglas falls in love with the most, like Ikem Ekwonu or Evan Neal. Like, that's what the Jaguars, they have that decision to be made. Like, do they take one of the top edge rushers, or do they try to protect their franchise quarterback? Look at this, McBride. You see that snag? That was the one I was talking about.
That's nice. That's a future New York Jet
Right there. Look at that. But yeah, I think it would be either Hutchinson or Ikem Ekwonu or Evan Neal.
Thomas says Hutch and Ikem, so we're going Hutch 1 and Ikem at 10.
Jets Forever wants to
That'd be
trade out
nice.
of 1.
Trade out of 1. Okay. That's understandable in a year like this, honestly. But also, I don't know. We know how much Saleh values the defensive line.
The pass rush.
If he's in an opportunity to get a player like that, there's kind of no chance that.
Like, we need a Myles Garrett. Like, we need a guy that's going to come in here from day one and dominate and get to the quarterback and get 10+ sacks every single year.
We have Quinnen Williams, who's like already solidified himself as a very productive pass rusher from the interior, which is rare, you know.
And JFM proved that as well.
Absolutely.
6+ sacks.
It's just a shame that we, due to injuries, JFM had to spend most of his snaps out on the edge this year, where he doesn't play as well. But you're asking a guy who plays the interior to play on the edge, and it's completely different. So if we get Carl Lawson back, if we can somehow land one of these top edge rushers, and then grab another offensive lineman at 10, which is basically what me and you have wanted to do for like a while now. I mean, yeah, that's ideal.
Thibodeau
That's
4, Linderbaum 10.
That would be sick. That would be sick. Or Ekwonu at 10. Or
I don't think he'll fall to 10. Fortunately.
Or is it going to be
Penning
at 10? Or is it going to be Charles Cross?
There are a lot of
Or is it going to
offensive
be
linemen.
I don't know.
Or a wide receiver. If we
Or a wide
don't get a big time receiver, I'd be okay with Thibodeau and Burks or something like that. Or maybe Sauce Gardner at 10. But I want to go. But what about Zach? Like, hello. See, this is my thought about this offseason. The one person that's going to determine the success of Joe Douglas being the GM for the future of this team is Zach Wilson. Like, if Zach Wilson turns out to be not a good quarterback and not our franchise guy, like we found out to be Sam Darnold, Joe Douglas is done. He can't pick another quarterback. And he knows that. So that's why I feel like he's going to go all in on surrounding him with the most amount of protection and weapons as possible. So that's what gives me – because last year, remember during the draft, we were shocked when we took Michael Carter because just because of the offense approach, like we've never been used to that in our life. Like it's always defense in the top.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Douglas knows that his job is tied to Zach Wilson's success, where it's got to be offense. I think it should be offense 3 out of the top 4 picks, in my opinion, at least. Even though the defense is blast last year, you got to consider the factors of the injuries for sure and the developmental piece of it. I mean, we had rookies all over the place. So they get another year in the system. We go crazy in free agency for defense, and the trade market for defense, and then we go all offense for the future of the offense. Like, in a perfect world, I would take Kayvon Thibodeau at 4, Linderbaum at 10, and then maybe like a Dotson in the second round, and like Trey McBride. Make me the GM, I swear. You can get that edge rusher for Salah, and then you go O-line, and then you go playmakers.
I agree, man.
Dotson probably won't fall to the second round, but still.
I agree.
David Bell?
We were saying that on the stream last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, that, yes, our defense was last, but this is a passing league that we're in. This is an offensive league that we're in.
Especially the
And
AFC.
exactly. With all the young quarterbacks that have come up in the last couple seasons in the AFC and this season especially, we have to be competitive, and Zach Wilson needs all the help that he can get and all the protection that he can get. And I do agree with Richie that I feel like this draft is still going to be, at least in the early part of the draft, still going to be very offensively focused, apart from our first selection, which I'm still hoping is one of those big time edge rushers, because that would just be insane for the defense. And that would I think just adding that one piece would take our defense up a big notch, because we're really just missing the pass rush. Our corners balled out. Yes, CJ Mosley could use some help, and he will get some help. Whether it's, through free agency or a trade or through the draft, however we bring some more linebackers into the building, we're definitely going to do it. But, I really do think the defense is, like Richie said, you got to factor in injuries and developmental factors as well. Jeff Ulbricht's first year, being a full-time defensive coordinator. He was just an interim defensive coordinator, correct, Rich? For he was an interim coordinator, Jeff Ulbricht, before So this is his first time really stepping up to the plate. This is his unit. So we got to factor those things in, and I think we'll be a lot better next year. We still have so many opportunities to add pieces to this defense, but it really comes down to protecting Zach Wilson and not making the same mistakes that we did when Sam Darnold was our quarterback. So I think Joe Douglas understands that, as Richie said, and
I agree.
yeah, we have a lot of long way to go, but a lot of good things coming, I think.
I agree. I think offense is going to be the pivotal point, but listen to what Robert Saleh had to say at the Senior Bowl press conference, and he's talking about how important pass rushers are. Listen to this.
Obviously, the on the fence answer is going to be we want to improve everywhere, but you guys know how I am with a pass rush. It's the one group that makes everyone better on defense, and it's the one group that can take away everybody on offense. And so improving our defensive line is always going to be.
All right, guys, we're gonna do it from the top so we can hear it as well. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. We're gonna do this again. Ready? Set.
Obviously the on the fence answer is going to be we want to improve everywhere, but you guys know how I am with a pass rush. It's the one group that makes everyone better on defense, and it's the one group that can take away everybody on offense. And so improving our defensive line is always going to be, even when it is as good as it's going to get, we're always going to want to improve that group. And so it's something that we're always looking at. It's something that we will always look at, no matter how good we get it.
Gotta love it.
So what was your thoughts about what Saleh had to say about the D-line?
You gotta love it, man. Like, I just want to see a dominant New York Jets pass rush so badly, man. So badly. It's what we've lacked for a long time now. And Saleh comes from a very successful defensive front in San Francisco, obviously, as we know. And this defensive scheme is completely based off of what this defensive line is able to do and how they're able to, disrupt the passing game and get to the quarterback. So, improving this defensive line is definitely going to be a priority for them always. And I love hearing that from Saleh. And I love how he said, even when it's as good as it's going to get, because that basically just means, without him saying it, like, yo, Carl Lawson's still here, yeah, I feel like we're always going to be looking to improve this defensive line. An example would be taking a guy like Jonathan Marshall with our last pick in the draft last year. Exactly, for a developmental piece to just double down on what we feel is, our biggest position group of strength on the team. So I love it. Love hearing it from the head coach, and we know Joe Douglas feels the same way about the trenches. So yeah.
Sack exchange. That's what we want to get to. That's what we thought we were going to get this year when we saw Carl Lawson dominating in training camp. And then we all know what happened. So we need to stay healthy in order to get that going. And I think the key to the sack exchange is drafting Thibodeau and sliding JFM inside. And the front four is Carl Lawson, Quinnen Williams, JFM, and Thibodeau. That's a nasty, nasty four. As the American squad is rumbling and bumbling, we got TJ Pledger breaking out a big-time run for American squad. It looks like the momentum's on their side right now as they're trying to come back. And I want to play another clip for you guys as there's a bomb. Oh, it's complete. So the Team America is destroying us right now. You don't like to see that at all. Who's this quarterback? Is this Bailey Zape? It is Bailey Zape. Beautiful route from Velus Jones Jr. from Tennessee. So Zape is going out here and slinging the rock. He's outperforming that bum Carson Strong. All right, so they're inside the 15-yard line already. Oh, screen pass is botched, incomplete. Jaden can't even answer a question unsub. Sorry, man, I can't see all the questions. I try to get to as many in the chat as I can. I'm sorry. What was your question? Linebacker from State, DeMarco Jackson is a favorite for the Jets to draft. How's he doing so far? Honestly, I haven't really heard his name too much. To be honest with you, I don't know if he has been doing that well or not. The linebacker I see a lot is Chad Muma. He's all over the place. So DeMarco Jackson, I'll keep an eye out for him. He's 52 on Americans defense. I'll keep an eye out for him. All right, so it's 3rd and 11. This is big time for the D. Dolphins are interviewing Mike McDaniels and Kellen Moore. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the guy to elevate Tua? If they take Mike McDaniels, then literally the Jets and the Dolphins have the same exact schemes.
I just hope the Jets are better than the Dolphins.
Thanks.
I would love to win a game in the division next year. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah, Rick. Don't even bring that up. It gets me so pissed.
The mighty Jets, man.
Bailey Zape, first in attempts, first in passing yards last year. Is he quarterback 1? 3rd and 11. Let's go, D. We got pressure. Hey, we get a sack.
Huge.
I remember his name.
Mafe.
Boy Mafe. He's been a beast today.
He has been a beast.
I think that might be a second sack. Future New York Jet, Boy Mafe, almost takes it out. And that's going to be a stop, baby.
The instinct to go for that ball, too.
You love it. He's a Jet
nice.
for sure.
Is he a future Jet?
Oh, yeah. First round pick.
Future Jet.
All right, so
Boy
it's
Mafe.
Pickett at 4, Mafe at 10.
Looks like a beast. 7 sacks this year, 10 tackles for loss, 34 tackles. Led the team in sacks.
I'll take him as our John Marshall pick.
Yeah, exactly. Not high in the draft.
All right.
Future Jet.
Let's see if this kicker will botch another one. But shout out to the defense. They held him to a field goal, at least, which is gigantic if they want to try to win this game so we can brag, saying that we're the greatest coaching staff in history. And it's up and it's good. 13-10, heading into the 4th quarter. So the momentum is definitely on American's side. But let's see if we can try to get some points on the board in 52 seconds. Because if you guys remember, the rules of the Senior Bowl is different. Each quarter, at the end of each quarter, the possession changes. So we'll see how it goes. Bus says, the one position no one is talking about this year is the kicker. Should we go out and find our Evan McPherson? Give Eddie another shot or sign a vet kicker like Koo, Folk, etc. I love that you're thinking about the kicker situation because that's a big-time position that the Jets need to find a long-term kicker. We see what McPherson's doing with Cincinnati, and the Bengals' Twitter account keeps reminding everybody about everybody clowning them in the draft when they drafted McPherson in the 5th round. And now look what McPherson's doing for them. I think Eddie Pinheiro definitely deserves a chance to compete for the job, but I don't want them to think that he's the number one kicker already. They need to bring in someone that's officially going to be the long-term answer. All right, so the last play of the quarter, Strong fires it, wide open. Timeout. Turner gets it, and that's going to do it for the quarter.
Future Jet Turner with the reception.
Future Jet Cole Turner, tight end from Nevada. We had a bunch of future Jets on today's team, man. Kayvon at 4, Boy Mafe in the 4th. I see the vision. Getting 2 edges. You down? I mean, listen, we got Bryce Huff as an undrafted free agent. He's been productive. So we can find an edge rusher late. Brendan Eccles was a 6th-round pick, and he picked off the GOAT, and he had a pick 6. He had a phenomenal season.
I want a beast on one side and a beast on the other side that aren't going to get injured.
Is that too much to ask?
That's what I want. That's what I want. It could be too much to ask.
Luckily, Quinnen and
that's what I
JFM,
want.
they were banged up a little bit, but they both were pretty much healthy all season, Quinnen and JFM. So let's keep that momentum and then get the edge rushers healthy. Like
Beast on one side, a beast
Carl
on
Lawson,
the other side.
Kayvon Thibodeau,
Healthy.
no
injuries.
screaming off the edge, dominating.
Salah. Pounding his chest like a gorilla on the sidelines.
That's the key. You guys see that the Jets had a terrible defense. The key to the system, and I've said this countless times, is a good pass rush. That's where the system excels. If you can get 4 people up front that can get to the quarterback consistently, that's what's going to open up to this defense becoming top 10 in the NFL. This defense will never, ever, ever succeed without a pass rush. So that's why it makes me wonder what they're going to do this offseason to make sure we do have a pass rush this season. Ooh. All right, so we're heading into the 4th quarter. We up 3. I don't know who gets the ball in the 4th. But I'm down to win. You feel me? Down to win. Will the New York Jets make the Super Bowl next year? Yes. Will they win it? Yes. I'm just kidding. I just want to hear what it sounded like when I said that.
I wanted to hear what it sounded like.
Jets going to the Super Bowl in my lifetime. Did you see that video of the Bengals, all the Bengals fans, like a montage of all their reactions to them making the Super Bowl?
No.
It's amazing. I recommend watching it. It made me cry because I'm like, wow.
No, I definitely would cry watching it because you could feel it.
Yeah, it was so dope.
As if it was for your team.
Exactly. I was the whole time I'm visualizing, like, when this happens, when it happens, not if. Hey, that's us. The Jets' biggest needs: corner, wide receiver, and safety. Okay. Oh, there's Salah right here.
People are really sleeping on the Jets' corners.
Thanks.
Let him.
You know what? I'm doing a good job of watching. he's doing a great job. Our young guys are doing a great job with their coaching all week. Really pumped up for our guys to be able to see the
Saleh speaking right now.
Bigger roles and Ron, and the way he's handled the week has been awesome.
So you get a chance to roam around the sideline a little bit, look some of these guys in the eyes. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for competitiveness. That competitive nature. How important is this game to them? Because it's how you do anything is how you do everything. And this group has been locked in all game, and it's been fun to watch.
Daniel Jeremiah just going through some of the needs in the draft for the New York Jets. You got 2 picks in the top 10, 4 in the top 40.
Yeah, we do.
Overall, we're talking about building this thing.
Saleh's asking for priorities.
Joe's done such a great job accumulating picks and really putting us in a really good position with regards to the cap. And there's a lot of things to look at. Attacking this draft when we get back to Florham Park, and we'll take it one step at a time. We got self-scout to look at, so we'll have better answers for those as we get closer to the draft.
1 year ago, Zach Wilson was going through the pre-draft process himself. What type of leap do you anticipate he can take this season?
It's really just building on what with the way he finished off the season. Thought the last 7 games of the year were really good. Took care of the football, made good decisions, made progress with his footwork and his eyes and his tempo. But at the same time, we'd like to see him to take a jump. Don't know what that jump's going to look like, but I know he's going to get better because of his competitive nature and his mental makeup.
Nobody ever wants to coach.
Saleh's talking about Wilson right now, which is why we're not talking. I'm just trying to listen to Saleh right now.
There's a lot of information you can get from this game with regards to the mental makeup of all these kids, both mentally and absorbing a playbook, and how important is this game to them? Do they love it or do they like it? And it's even though it's been 4 times and you don't want to, I enjoy doing it every time. I think the Senior Bowl does a great job, and we're thankful that we got this opportunity.
I don't know if you think you might have a future in TV. Do you want to give me play-by-play one time here?
Sure, I'll give it a try.
Saleh, play-by-play.
Usually the 2.3 seconds it took.
Hey, Saleh gets to do a play-by-play, and it's a sack. Maybe that's a foreshadowing. Sack exchange.
Robert Saleh, baby. Getting some NFL Network screen time. I love it.
All right, so Saleh just spoke to the media, Tom Pelissero on the sideline. That's why we weren't talking for that past couple of minutes, by the way. He had a lot of good things to say. I'm just very thankful that we have a coach that I actually enjoy listening to speak. I know that might sound weird, but I just am still traumatized by Gase at this moment.
You don't even have to hear Adam Gase talk. Just looking at his crazy eyes and just it was madness from the beginning. You had to sell yourself on every aspect of it from the moment you heard that he was hired.
The one thing I love about Saleh that he always says is he always prioritizes the mental makeup of these players, which is huge. Here, I'm going to show you guys another clip that I have of Saleh at the Senior Bowl, what he had to say about what type of players he's looking for in the draft, because this speaks volume to the culture that the Jets are trying to build here. So I'm going to upload it real quick, so stay tuned for that. Hold on. There it is. So here's Saleh. Here's what Saleh had to say when he spoke to the media and he was asked a question about what type of players he's looking for in the draft, especially when it comes to coaching them in the Senior Bowl. So here it is.
We've always said you could hide at the combine, but in a week's worth of work, it's a lot harder to hide. So one of the things, the biggest thing is going to be mental, their ability to absorb the playbook. So we bring in a playbook that's not so hard that they can't get it, because you only got a week to install it, but we also don't want it to be so easy where you don't get the information you need with whether or not they can absorb the information you're giving them. So the mental part is really, really, really big on how much they can grasp and how quickly they can grasp it. Because if you think about an NFL game plan, it's changing every week. So this is basically like an NFL game plan. But the other part to it is this, you'll see it in terms of there's going to be adversity for these kids this week. Someone's going to drop a ball, they're going to miss a block, and they're going to feel, think about the pressure that is on all these young men to perform their job. And under this light, under this pressure, when they make a mistake, what do they look like? How do they respond? Can you pick something up that tells you that, shoot, when he gets to New York and he gets pounded for something, can he handle it? And that's a real thing. So it's those are all things we're always looking at.
Yeah, so that's Salah. He had a lot of cool things to say. I also absolutely love that he said he's aware of the New York media, that it's really hard here to survive. And he's like, they're looking at mentally tough people that can handle being criticized in the New York market, because people that cannot handle it are people that are not going to be able to survive here. So I love that he says that. And I always love that he brings up how they handle adversity. I remember Salah saying that back in training camp, that he's looking forward to the adversity because that shows your true character. Like, he just has every quality you'd want in terms of finding the right mentality in these players. So let's hope that he can actually, coach those players up. So we got Ridder at quarterback. He fires a bomb down the field, and it's caught by the tight end from Wisconsin, Jake Ferguson.
Future Jet, Jake Ferguson with a nice reception.
Yeah, future Jet, baby. Nice pass
from Ferguson. Oh,
nice pass. All right, Fergie. Making nicknames for him already. Come on, let's put some points up. Let's win this damn game. All right. 1st and 10. It's a handoff. Up the middle. It's a wide open hole. Hey, we out here. Rashad White.
Future Jet, Rashad White from Arizona State.
Let's go. Future Jet everywhere. This entire team is going to be Jets because we trade back every time and get 40 picks. Everybody's future Jets. You're catching on.
Everybody.
Adam Gase was the GOAT. Oh, man. There's Salah. What's up, coach? You just get to sit back and watch? Sick. Oh, now Trevor Penning's at right tackle. That's interesting. I just noticed that. Let's see what he's got. Beautiful pass to who other than the future Jet?
Future Jet.
Oh, he gets in the end zone. The tight ends, Ferguson. Back-to-back receptions. Ryder lets them know who's the future of this team. And we got Ferguson in the end zone, Trevor Penning at right tackle. We got some movement. The future Jet, Desmond Ridder. To future Jet.
This is the future Jet offense right here. We're drafting all these guys.
And you know who deserves credit on that play? Calabrese, baby. Look at this play design. Calabrese called this play. He deserves the credit. Future offensive coordinator for the Jets. Future offensive coordinator Rob Calabrese from Long Island, knows our cousins of someone that we went to high school with. Future Jet kicker Nevis. Never mind. I don't want him. But he gets it to go. And we up 20-10. If that was Trey McBride, I'm honestly happy it's not, because then his draft stock would continue to rise.
Yeah.
Down for his draft stock to go down, but besides for the Jets. All right, so we up 20-10. Let's go. Let's get this dub.
Let's get it.
Let's get this dub. So who's standing out to you guys the most? Anybody in particular? Is it Ferguson?
On that last drive, for sure.
Defensively, I got to highlight. It's time to highlight Boye
Mafe, for sure. That guy's been an absolute stud.
Who else on the D-line I've noticed? Jesse Lucchetta, that's who it is. It's a linebacker. Yeah, the people that stood out to me on defense is definitely Boye Mafe and Jesse Lucchetta and Chad Muma. Those are the guys that stood out to me the most. Jesse Lucchetta, what college is he from? He's
Honestly,
from Penn State. Ooh, maybe he's the next Micah Parsons. Let's draft him.
On offense, Abram Smith, the running back as well.
Yes.
Was balling out in the first half.
He's been the best running back for the team.
For sure.
Receivers, it's really just been Bo Melton, for sure, and Christian Watson. And then Trey McBride, and then Jake Ferguson officially deserves a highlight.
Yeah, Ferguson.
Is there anybody on this team that has been standing out? Tolbert for sure. I haven't really been watching that side of the ball actually, so I don't know. All right, so we're Winfrey has 2 sacks. That's a good find. Perry and Winfrey from Oklahoma. He has been a beast. Perry and Winfrey, the D tackle, 2 sacks. Majai Sanders as well has been good from Cincinnati. We just got just dogs, you know? Now when we talk about Senior Bowl, I got this to look at. Continue pick of it. Look at Ferguson. Future Jet Ferguson. Look at that play design. Calabrese. Future offensive coordinator. Ferguson and McBride, 2 future Jets speaking to each other. I wish Ruckert was playing today. Who needs him when we got Fergie?
6'4", 244. Let's bring him in.
Yeah, what?
Could probably block for days as well at that size. Let's bring him in.
All right, here we go. Let's see what the defense can do.
McBride and Ferguson it is, man.
Chad Muma with the big-time hard-nosed tackle.
Future Jet.
Future
Chad
Jet.
Muma.
He listens to head coach Ron Middleton there, being physical.
Yeah, for sure.
We're playing better fundamental football. Is it me or is this Jets team coached better? Yeah, I think so. We haven't really had that many mistakes. All right, so Strong remains the quarterback. I don't know if Pickett's going to go back out there. Play action. Oh! It's a sack. Lucetta.
Let's go.
Penn State linebacker. I already highlighted him. He's been a beast today. Look, it's Boy Mafe on one end, and then it's Lucetta on the other edge. Bring them all in.
Let's go.
Look at him.
That guy looks like a freaking tank.
The next Micah Parsons? Penn
I
State
wouldn't
linebacker?
be down for him chasing after me, trying to tackle me. I'd be terrified.
So Jesse Lucetta has been a beast. This D-line has been nice. I'm watching Winfrey on the snap. He got stood up. Oh, hey!
Oh, man.
It's the other big man. Travis Jones just bull rushed. Travis Jones from Connecticut. He made him sack. Dude, do we just have the greatest defensive line in Senior Bowl history? Or maybe it's the coaches. Maybe they had a week's worth of Robert Saleh in his ear and our defensive coaching staff, and that unleashed this talent.
I think so.
I mean, that could be. We did coach them all week.
I think that,
Pass rush is getting there. It's a good sign to see.
clearly, there's been some sort of impact that Saleh has made on these guys, that the Jets coaching staff has made on these guys. They do look like the better coached team. And it's good to see, man, because we have a young coaching staff on the Jets as well. So it's nice to see that our team is playing better.
Writing some notes down. Jesse Lucetta. I like him. What other notes do we got? Defensive line, pass rush is dominating. What other notes you guys got from today's game? I say tight ends, beasting. Got 2 touchdowns. Trey McBride and Jake Ferguson. What other notes do we got? Abram Smith been the best running back.
Abram Smith has been tearing it up for sure.
And then Chad Muma looks like a beast. So I got defensive line pass rush dominating Boye Maffei, Jesse Luketa, Perry and Winfrey, tight ends, 2 touchdowns, Trey McBride and Jake Ferguson. And then we got Smith and Muma looking good at the running back and linebacker positions.
We haven't seen much from the receivers today, which is I wouldn't say upsetting, but I wish we saw a little bit more.
Yeah, and I remember Ali was saying that the wide receivers were very underwhelming all week. Like there was no good wide receivers that stood out outside of Jalen Tolbert, who was on the other team. And our number one is supposed to be Christian Watson. He has a couple of receptions, but there haven't really been anybody that stood out.
Yeah, he had that nice play before.
And Bo Melton has been decent for special teams purposes and a little speedy guy. But there hasn't been any wide receiver that separated themselves. All right, so 8 minutes remaining. We still have the ball, right? Yeah. Oh shit. Camera's gonna die. All right, 1st and 10. Play action. Oh, and it's a broken up play. Yo, where'd I go? Yo, where am I at? Right here. Chill. Alrighty then. Penn State edge guy could be a linebacker. Well, he's actually listed as a linebacker, Luketa. He's not lined up at he's not labeled as an edge rusher. He's labeled as a linebacker. So I guess he's just versatile, which is dope. Jesse Luketa, that is. So there's going to be a flag on the play after a handoff to Smith. Did not hear what that penalty was. %41 of players drafted in 2021 played in the Senior Bowl. It's going to be sick.
That's kind of a lot, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy shit.
We're seeing the entire 2022 draft class.
We're seeing a bunch of future Jets. Oh, he missed the check down.
Oh, he doesn't need it. We
still
need
made
a
it.
3rd down conversion to another future Jet, the other tight end. Yo, Cole Turner. Do we just
Future
have
Jet Cole Turner?
we have stud tight ends and no receivers. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, where's Christian Watson and Bo Melton at? Where's our tight ends? Look at those 3. Those are the big 3. All right, 7 minutes remaining. We're trying to eat the clock out. Who's on the O-line? I think we got Filelli at right tackle. Oh, he's moving people.
Oh, my God.
Look how giant Filelli is.
He just shoved that dude straight to the ground.
Huge. He might be like the biggest offensive lineman prospect in the draft.
I think he definitely is.
All right, so now we got Trey Barry in at tight end. So they just keep rotating guys in and out. Let's get Christian Watson the ball. Not looking his way. Little check down. Okay.
All right.
There's a check down to the fullback. Jeremiah Hall is a fullback from Oklahoma. Nice scout.
3rd and short.
My God. Oh, that's his career. I was about to say. I thought he had that number last year. All right. Our number 1 receiver, Christian Watson, is not getting the ball. Let's see some targets his way. 3rd and 3. They keep circling him. They want him. Oh, it's a Watson target.
Oh,
That's a flag. All right, Watson draws the penalty. There we go, baby. Let's see this route. He's just trying to outrun him, basically. And he draws the penalty, which is going to benefit us tremendously. Five and a half minutes remaining in this phenomenal Senior Bowl of 2022.
we about to punch another one in right here.
They might have to sub in McBride. We're seeing a lot of future NFL players. This is going to be cool. All right. Rashad White's the back. It goes to White. White gets destroyed. Ooh, that doesn't look good for that big fella. Bernard Raymond got rolled up on. Is Raymond okay? He looks like, oh, he's limping. See, that's the one thing that you cannot do is get hurt in this game. He's limping, but he's staying in, showing his toughness. Kohler. How many do we just have the greatest tight end roster in Senior Bowl history?
I think we may.
Is it Kohler? Ew, what a
I don't know
terrible
what happened
ball.
there.
It was trying to be a little fade route to Dubes. And Strong put up a duck. Come on, Strong, punch this in. You want to try to be a 6th-round pick instead of a 7th. Oh, look at Watson. Hey, yo. You look at something?
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. It's for both of us. 3rd and goal.
Thank you.
It's a handoff up the middle. Trusting the big boys, and he's stuffed. So that's going to be 4th and goal. Do you kick the field goal to make it a 2-touchdown game, or do you go for it to end the game for a 3-possession? I would go for it, man. It's Senior Bowl. What else? What do you have to lose?
100% go for it. You're up 2 possessions
They
already.
got to get it, though. All right, we got Watson in the slot. Let's see if they go to Watson. It's a handoff, but there's a flag. They tried to give it to White up the middle. Still go for it. They're not going for it. Or are they?
Man. That's upsetting. That's on Ferguson too, man.
Oh, wait, I think they are going for it. No, they're not. Never mind. Was it on Ferguson?
Yeah, I believe
What'd
so.
he do?
They
False
showed
start?
him. They showed him on camera. I didn't really hear the ref that well.
All right, so we're going to be kicking it. Try to make it a 13-point lead where they would have to get 2 touchdowns to win the game with 3.5 minutes remaining. Oh, my God, he missed it. Non-future Jet, Andrew Mevis, misses a 25-yard attempt.
Oh, man. That's a bad look.
You're not getting drafted.
No,
Like that one play just ruined his career, and he knows it.
for sure.
You feel for him, though.
Not really. Like, what kind of kicker are you? You're going to go out there and miss that in the Senior Bowl? Look, Salah's smirking, knowing I'm not taking that dude. We may be looking for a kicker, but we're not taking that dude.
I don't know. We might have to draft him.
Can we just trade the Bengals a 1st-round pick
For McPherson? I remember last year in the mocks, it was either Jose Borealis or him.
Is Borealis in the league?
No. He was undrafted free agent, and he didn't make it. All right, so 3 minutes remaining in this beautiful Senior Bowl. I'm probably going to make a recap to this tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to do that after this just because I had a lot of long stream. So tomorrow morning, look out for my recap and some standouts in the Senior Bowl. Three minutes remaining. They need 10 points to tie this game. Play action. Steps up in the pocket. Fires it across the middle. Chad Muma's there in coverage. What are you laughing at?
I don't know why randomly the thought of Tyreek Hill with the pom-poms popped into my head. It just looked
That is very random.
It just looked like a little kid dancing. So I was thinking about kickers, and I was thinking about dude, good teams have good kickers. Like Butker has been a solid kicker for years now.
That was your voice in your head.
Yeah. I just went on a little journey in my head, as we all do from time to time. It started with kickers.
Rabbit hole.
It could start somewhere like kickers, and then it ends up with Tyreek Hill with pom poms.
So we does to you sometimes.
Oh, could be.
All right, 2nd and 10, 2.5 minutes remaining. It's a screen pass. Oh, this Baylor safety has been a beast, man. Future Jet, Jalen Petrie. How do you say that? I have no idea how to say it. He deserves a little highlight.
Let me see his name. How do you spell his last name?
Pitre.
Pitre. Yeah, I guess so.
There he's again. He's always everywhere. Future Jet. Are you kidding me?
Let's go. Future Jet, Jalen Petrie.
These boys with Denzel Mims from Baylor.
They're boys. They got that Baylor connection, and we're also going to be drafting Abram Smith. So they'll also have that Baylor connection.
And then we'll hire Matt Rule.
We'll hire Matt Rule.
Just kidding. I feel like some people might think we're serious with some of these nonsense takes that we got. All right, man. So the Senior Bowl is almost over. It's a 2-minute warning. Looks like we will be winning. How about that?
It does appear to be the case.
All right, guys. So stay tuned for more Jets content. If you guys are not already, make sure you smash that like button for your boy. I'll be making a video of the standouts of the Senior Bowl for tomorrow. I know that all the other Jets YouTubers will probably have it out today. So go make sure you guys watch those today. And then make sure you check mine out tomorrow.
For sure.
And then make sure you guys stay tuned on the channel. I'll be making my live reaction to the Boba Fett finale this Wednesday. Book of Boba Fett, Star Wars. Anyone?
Loving it.
You Cad Bait?
Nobody wants to see me in Battlefront 2. You will catch the hands, regardless of the hero that I or yourself chooses to use. Hands will be caught for you. I'm a Jedi. I'm a Sith Lord.
We're not Star Wars
a
nerds.
Mandalorian.
We're not Star Wars nerds. Don't get the wrong idea.
Honestly, we are, but there's people that go so much deeper than me and you have gone. We've barely scratched the surface compared to some people out there.
Yeah, I know.
Who have
I've dived
stacks of comics.
I've
and
dived
books.
into Star Wars Twitter, the community on Twitter.
Oh man,
It's so insane.
It's a deep rabbit hole.
It's awesome.
Like any other community is, but yeah, man.
They're so
Some
expansive.
passionate people out there. Love it.
There's good follows on there. People just random people.
I follow a bunch of people, and I follow the topic as well.
It's dope.
Should I double my Twitter account as a Star Wars account, guys?
Should
Could
make
be.
your cover Yoda or some Jedi that you like.
It'll be a picture of
Luke
Luke
and
sitting
Grogu.
across from Grogu.
That's fire. I think you should change your cover picture. What is it still the Denver Broncos game? Like the battle line. I think it's a good change for a good time for a change.
That's the greatest picture, though. And just has a cover photo. Like if anybody actually does click on it, looks at it, they'll probably laugh.
Yeah, for sure. Lucetta gets the player of the game, or the play of the game, rather. Plo Koon. Matt says Plo Koon's top tier. We got a Star Wars fan.
Plo Koon is top tier.
Plo Koon's a beast.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Plo Koon.
Hopefully he's somehow alive and shows up in these shows. But that's probably not going to happen. Oh, Lucetta! He jumped off sides on 4th and 6. What a dummy. Right when we praise him.
Hate to see it.
All right. Let's get this game wrapped up. Appreciate you guys staying tuned, though. It's a 3-hour live stream. You're coming in. You're like, yo, like Richie and Jack. What's good?
The stream.
Next time I'll be live like this will be for the scouting combine. So stay tuned for that. Scouting combine is lots of fun. We did not get one last year, unfortunately. You guys remember because of the pandemic. And the Jets we'll give up the first. I missed the combine. I'll never forget watching the combine in college the year of the draft 2 years ago, and I watched Mekhi Becton run a 40-yard dash, and I was like, whoa, that man needs to be a Jet. That was insane.
Yeah.
And he was a Jet. Look at that. All right, this is just
it just drags.
They're
this
dragging
game, man. There's
this.
so many. I've never watched a game with so many clock stoppages and so many incomplete passes.
in like the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just waiting for it to be over too, Nolan. A lot of people are already giving up on me in the stream. It's all good.
I'm waiting for us to get the dub. You know, I don't want anything stupid to happen.
Yeah, like a bomb of a touchdown, onside kick. Some fuckery will go not our way.
Yeah.
All right, 4-man rush. Let's get there, baby. Hey, what are you doing? They can't go anywhere on this defense. Look at that coverage. Who's that back there? Gregory Jr.? Owakata Baptist? Never heard of that college.
It's a pretty prominent college. I've heard of it like so many times now. Right.
All right, 2nd and 16. A minute and 22 seconds left. Checks it down. Here we go. Some clock
Some
movement.
clock moving.
Some
Let's
Chad
go,
Muma tackle.
dude. Some seconds coming off of the game clock. Some door closing upstairs.
A minute left. Almost picked.
And it's an incomplete pass.
Chad Muma almost became the MVP with that play. Went through the hands, and it stops the clock at exactly 60 seconds. Who sat out on offense, defense? There's a lot of players that stood out. I really just looked at the Jets side of the ball, honestly. On the Jets side of the ball, offense, Abram Smith, the running back from Baylor. Tight ends, Trey McBride, Jake Ferguson, even Cole Turner. They all look decent. As it's 3rd and 22. When he fires it, almost picked. It's going to bring up 4th and long. Defensively, Boye, Maffei, Majai Sanders, Perry and Winfrey, the big boys up front. They got pressure. Jesse Luketa, Chad Muma, they all look good. Kobe Bryant looked decent. Gregory Jr. in the back. And then the safety, Jalen Petrie from Baylor. Those are some names that really stood out to me the most. All right, 4th and 22. This is game. Let's see a pick. Oh, he's got a wide open man. 2 people. What's going on back there, fellas? They get it. So now it's going to be 1st and 10. They're making it interesting. There we go. 30 seconds left. Takes a shot at the end zone. Is wide open. Oh, it's picked off. Petrie. No, it's another safety. It's the other Baylor safety. That wasn't Petrie. That was JT Woods from Baylor. Oh, the Baylor. I didn't realize that we had 2 Baylor safeties on the same squad. But that's going to do it, folks. Future Jets. I mean, we got needs at the safety position. JT Woods, Jason Petrie. So yeah, guys, that's really gonna do it. Let's see this pick.
Very nice interception. Very poorly thrown pass.
That's what we need on the Jets.
Stupid celebration at the end.
And that's the quarterback kneel from Ridder. What a job from Ridder with that quarterback kneel. Got to evaluate everything in these games. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for the stream. I appreciate you guys staying until the end. Make sure you like it if you guys are not already and subscribe to the channel. Oh, Middleton's getting a Reese's bath from future Jet Trey McBride and future Jet Jesse Lucetta. All right, guys, we appreciate it. Stay tuned for my recap to the game tomorrow. And I'll catch you guys next time. Let's go Jets and let's go National. We got the dub.
Peace.
We got the dub.